Hello! I'm Seti, the local bard. It is episode 84 of Mysteries of Selindor. And last time, we fucked around in the town here in the Cauldron of Life, and Grim commissioned some armor for Ernie, his giant pig, and Oren worked on his board, and we headed into the Badlands to hunt some chimera, and we took out some scorpions along the way. And then we headed into the volcano and took out the Texolotl, which was really sad. I kind of felt super bad about that one. But then the worst thing happened when he died. He screamed out, and a bunch of other sounds came in response from inside the volcano. And we found out we're not alone in there. It wasn't just the Texolotl. A giant fuck-off phoenix swooped in, and now we're all about to die. It is top of the round, I believe.
And it is your turn.
With me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 remaining Crown of Stars motes. I'm going to fire off one of those.
At what?
The Phoenix.
He's in a rock right now.
Oh, he's in a rock. That's right. That's right. He's invisible.
You see that, boy?
He's invisible right now. He's inside the rock. I am going to, in that case, completely change my plan. And
that's right. I'm last on the initiative again, aren't I?
You and I are bringing up the end.
Boy. Who needs healing?
Mitnir's like, I'm a burnt.
Actually, I think
I'm a burnt boy.
I can't.
Nice thing too, though, is you can use a cheap heal and he'll get that extra bonus. Which is nice.
Well, so I don't have much in the way of healing anymore since we have 2 druids, and I was feeling pressed about my spell choices. So I'm going to just cure wounds myself, and I only have level 1. Through the thingy-mabob, the instrument. So I'm going to regain 12 hit points. That is my action. And then I will do a bonus action. Have we all extracted from the Texolotl at this point?
I believe
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as I'm doing all this, I'm like, what do you guys think? Should we get the fuck out of here? Into my ring?
Nope.
Well, I figured the boys would say that. I will...
I mean, this is what we were after.
You can go hide with Ernie if you want.
I just don't know how bad off anybody is.
Bropsy, are you Bropsy down here? Oh, hold up, I'm on the wrong one. Are you Bropsy down here, or are you Bropsy up here?
I'm coming. I was heating up.
Am I concentrating on anything?
She's Bropsy down below.
I think she is.
Okay. Then I will put this boy on my lair.
Any attack you make deals within 10... Oh, I have to be within 10 feet. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay, so I will bonus action play a song for... I guess I will inspire Mitnir since he said he needs healing, and inspiration is the best I can do. So I will play Mitnir's song and give you a D10.
That might help keep me alive.
And then I feel like I should get some distance. So can I get up this? Can I get over here? Or is that's... I don't want to be surrounded by lava.
Yeah, I mean those are little motes of lava. Like those are some hot stuff.
Could I possibly get up here, or is that too tall to climb?
You could get up there with your... Well, where did you start?
Here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's your movement speed?
30.
It would be too tall for you to climb it because you use 25 movement and you would only be able to get halfway up.
I will just be in this nook right here then.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. All right. With that, it is the Phoenix's turn. Actually, top of the round. Oh, we did that last time. Never, we're good. We're good. So bursting out from here. Let's see who we can get. Oh yeah, I can get you all. So,
no!
Except Oren, because Oren is flying. He's going to burst out of the rock.
Yeah, fuck. I should have gone the other way.
And occupy the space of everybody except Orin that's in the zone, and you guys are going to go ahead and take 2 points of fire damage,
Fuck you,
Oh,
Phoenix.
which is not a whole lot, and he's going to attempt to grab and grapple one of you.
I mean, Nitner's right there, right next to his face, so...
I'm
Well,
literally
yeah, but he's
under
also
it right
he's
now.
right under it. Is
Grim
so
is right under his footsie.
But Gagnor
Yeah,
also
so-
knows that. It's,
yeah. I'm gonna do.
But does the
Okay,
Phoenix-
so that's. I need you to make
exactly.
me
I think that's what he's
a
playing.
dexterity saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes, you, because you are right under his foot.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, so he's gonna grapple you,
Oh no.
and you're going to take doesn't matter points of fire damage upon being grabbed.
Oh,
and
no,
he's
Grim's
going-
gonna play it up, though. He's gonna be like, oh, it burns.
And he's going to fly off and drop you in the lava.
Oh shit.
So he flies
Oh
into
my
the lava
God.
with you, and he
He floats into the lava with me.
into the lava with you and drags you under. So
Is lava
you are
just
20
fire
feet below the lava.
Nice.
It's just fire damage.
Yeah. So now you
So,
get the Terminator scene in D&D.
Oof.
But he's
So
not
can
melting.
you- How does that work in lava?
What do you mean?
Like buoyancy. How does buoyancy? The lava, I assume.
There's going to be an impact of him dragging you into the lava.
No, definitely there's that. But
but
I'm wondering, like,
it's
can
not.
you
It's
swim
negligible
out of-
compared to.
Babe, you need to sign out of your visit from this morning.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I think it'd be more like a sludge. I don't think you could really swim through it.
that's what I'm wondering. Like, is there like a special way that you need to get out of lava?
I feel like
I think you could make your way out of lava.
Quick,
in the same
somebody
way.
Google the density of lava.
It would just
Right?
be
I mean, it's gotta be
considered.
pretty dense.
Yeah, but the way that D&D works, you take lava damage for being submerged in lava. There's an amount of fire damage you take from being submerged in lava, but otherwise escaping it is like any sort of hazard. It'd be like half movement
Yeah.
speed.
yeah, I just
I'm assuming that like with my spell up, I probably have like some kind of Leidenfrost effect. Like the lava can't actually touch me, you know.
Whoops.
I
But yeah,
hope
but
you're
yeah.
holding your breath.
That is
Okay.
true.
So that is its turn, and it is Bropsy's turn. So you're 20 feet below the lava, but you're not going to take any damage from that.
Any damage for splatting into it though?
I mean,
Does
at
one of it
120 feet, yeah. So you're going to take 2d8
7
damage.
Yeah, it would work
So
like
7 points of
non-nuke-
bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning.
Because he's just hitting it at his normal fly speed. His
Well, that's
real
what I
thing
mean.
is
Yeah,
just
like
trying
it
to
should
drag you
do
into it.
something to me
But
if
not a
I'm
lot.
like hitting
Yeah.
lava.
Yeah, but not a lot.
Okay, so,
So I rolled 2d8. So
there we go.
that seems about right for
So I can still
force
take
damage based on
bludgeoning.
this other stuff I've designed recently. So
Cool.
Okay,
Get past my
Roxy.
concentration, so you get that.
How hurt are you, Mitnir?
I have 52 out of 131.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Grand
You-
Revival to cast 5th level Cure Wounds.
I do think you need to be a little closer
Oh,
That's range, yeah.
because
oh, is it?
you're
But you're flippy flappy, right? So
45 feet away right now. Sorry, you're
okay.
50 feet away. So you'd have to fly just a little closer. That's all.
That's fine by me. I will go fly over and cast my Cure Wound.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if Grand Revival is if it's just the cure wounds, you have to be melee. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Wait, how far was it? Because I have 60 movement, right? So
yeah, you can fly all the way to him. Easy peasy.
Oh, I'm just wondering if I then like.
Yeah, you can keep moving afterwards also.
Correct. You can boop him and keep moving.
I'll just.
is he in the lava with me right now?
Um,
Or did he just like drop me off and
he went.
I will
He
back
pulled you
off.
into the lava and then let go, and then continued moving through it. Right.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
He's just dumping you guys in lava because he knows that works
Uh.
on you weird little easy little killy mortal things.
On you
So
flesh
that
creatures.
is
Yeah.
28 points of healing.
33.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So with
I guess
that,
I can also bonus action Shillelagh just in case.
Okay. So you make your stick as shiny as can be. It's a little bit charred, and you can see that your little quarterstaff you carry around is a little bit smoky. And then you up the magical powers of Shillelagh on it, and the fire goes out, and it's all clean and pristine again. Orin, your go.
Well, I first will bonus action heal myself with one of my diadem of lights
Word.
for can't tell because the dice is in the way.
22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to add 4. So 26. Okay. And then I'm gonna hold Radiant Sunbolt attack for when the Phoenix shows up and is in range.
Heard. Okay. That's your turn.
Yep.
Mitnir.
Which lava pool did he go into anyway?
Over here, where he dropped Mitnir off. Or Grim off. Top right corner.
Over there.
Yee.
Okay, I'll probably fly a little bit then.
I'm like all the way over there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fly speed.
Fly over.
I was like top right corner. I was like, how far? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he grabbed him and dropped him off on the other side of the map.
So I'm going out in the middle, I guess. And then, yeah, I'll hold my action for when he pops up.
Cool. And then
Think if there's
Mitnir?
anything that a fire
I-
can't pass through.
Guess I'm going to rage
Okay.
and randomly strike the ground somewhere. With a bolt of lightning,
Yeah.
And
You kill like one of the little lizards just crawling over the
No.
ground.
You know what I just realized? When Mitnir rages, it's like he's doing Shazam.
And then I guess I'll hold a dodge action in case it comes out of the ground beneath me or something again. I guess I don't know.
Well,
You can
just
also
take
hold
the
an
dodge
attack.
action. You don't have
Yeah,
to
you can
hold
take-
the dodge action.
Oh,
Yeah, you take
okay,
the dodge
then I
action,
will.
which I believe increases your AC.
No, it
No,
makes
Or gives them
attacks
disadvantage. Gives them
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Coo. As a legendary action. Boo boo boo. My boy is gonna come back. Boo boo boo. And he is going to fly his speed. Ooh, he get both you guys if he does that. Why am I always on the wrong layer? I hate this system so much. No. Rotate, you son of a bitch. Whatever. It flies over here, and it's going to ha-cha-cha-cha! You're going to get your Radiant Sunbolt, by the way. Pretty much the second it reappears. So, go and do that.
As soon as he's within 30 feet, so he'd be starting to fly over.
Yeah, it doesn't take but a second to do that, though. Hey, look at that.
2 of these bolties. It's 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is 22 damage, radiant damage,
Okay,
and 21 to hit
that hits.
for 13 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay. As he pops out, he's going to fly through you, Orin. You're going to take 1d10 points of damage.
Mhm.
Take 4 points of fire damage. As he flies through you. And he's going to arrive at these boys, and he's going to make an attack against both of them. With his talons. It's going to have disadvantage against Mitnir. That is potentially a miss. That is at 18 to hit you.
That misses.
Okay. Thank God for disadvantage, right? And then the second attack goes against Bropsy. And that is a 22 to hit.
Just barely.
Just barely hits. You do, by the way, have breath points. It's better than mine.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how many you have.
I have all 8. I don't think I used any.
I do think you used one last time
Did
for
I?
somebody. I think you used a defense one last time.
I think it was
just
I
one.
don't think it was you.
It was just
Yeah,
one.
because it was I thought it got brought up. It was saving throw. So
I think you did use it for one of the attacks that was going through on somebody, and it saved their butt too.
okay then.
That sounds
Well,
right to me. So just whatever one use is. So it's not
That
like you don't have
happened
more
on
uses.
the Bahir fight. I don't know if that happened here.
Yeah.
I don't know then. Anyways, point is you still have plenty to use it again if you would like to use it.
Yeah. I don't know what this is going to do.
He's just doing
so
a
I'm gonna go
regular
ahead.
talon attack. So
All right.
though it's just not nothing, but he's attacking you with his talon. But he's a big legendary flaming bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay, so he attempts to grab you, and a gust of wind sort of buffets it away. Goes, and it is going to continue its flight path this way, and it's also going to pass through Seti. You're gonna take one point of fire damage.
How many points? 1?
1 point.
Okay.
And it's going to finish up here above you by about 30 feet.
Above me?
Yep. It's just going wee. It's like flying straight up, kind of.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Did I math it wrong?
What?
Hard to
It's
tell
like-
when these things are so big.
Yeah, because I go by like the edge of its movement.
How far can it fly?
I guess this would be as far as it can fly. But it used its last turn to fly as well, so it was coming straight up out of the lava.
Hmm.
Its other legendary action was to fly the remaining distance to loop around and come out of the ground. See what I'm saying? So it came out like here.
Hmm.
So that should be about right. Wherever I had it pop up, remember when I had it here?
Yeah, it's
About here, right?
there, around there.
Yeah, so it swung in, dragged you, and then used its next legendary action after Bropsy's turn to move around in the lava and then come back out. So it's done with its legendary actions, but it should be up here in the air, about 30 feet above Seti. So I'll put him right here so you can still see yourself. Whose after turn was that? That was after Mitnir. So Grim, it's your turn.
Well, my first thing will be however much of my movement. I don't know. How much of my movement does it take to reach up 20 feet with my 20-foot arms and pull myself out?
That would just be like an action, I think.
Like it was, I wanted to do like I just want to move out of the lava.
If you're just taking your like you're pulling yourself out of a hazard, like just using your arms, you would save your movement, I would say, and use an action, or you could just use the movement like normal.
Like would it use? How much would it use? All of my movement?
I wouldn't say use all of your movement.
You could compare it to
You're
standing
moving-
up from prone if you want.
Again, I'm thinking of it like it takes twice the number of movement, the amount of movement moving out of this lava as it would normally take, and you went down about 20 feet. So 40
So
feet.
basically, I
would
can
be
just
all the way
I
up.
can just like get out then.
Yeah,
Is
right.
kind of the...
Would be your movement. Would be
Okay, so
getting
that's
out.
my movement. I'm not within 120 feet of him, am I? Let's see. Zoom out even further. Can I touch the tip of his wing from here?
Yep.
I can touch the tip of his wing. Okay.
You certainly
What
can touch
things
the
do
tip
I-
of his wing.
Which things do I have that are 120 feet? Let's see. First of all, do I have a bonus action that I can do? So it's 120 feet. No, and I still have Shillelagh up, so I don't need that. So I guess my only real option it's not going to burn everyone else that's in the same vicinity as him, is to just chill touch him from here. So
Cool.
that's what I'm going to do.
Is that an attack roll?
Yeah. For some reason, my chill touch doesn't have the +2 from the staff on it. I don't know why that is.
I do not know.
Are you attuned to the staff? Because
It's because it's affecting other things. It's just not affecting the chill touch. Don't know why. Anyway, so now roll. It's an 18.
18 just hits.
Oof. Good. He takes 16 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And let's see. What's the range on healing word's 60 feet? So I'm not even close to 60 feet with anybody. So I can't bonus
Chill touch
action.
have a secondary effect?
If they're undead, they have disadvantage to attack me. And it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I should have been using that on the Telexolotl, huh?
So
Really good one.
whose turn is it?
top of the round.
He asked. Yes, Seti, it's your turn.
Alrighty, so it's within 30 feet of me, so I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Ah, damn it!
you
Never even occurred to me.
stupid bitch.
What a stupid bird! You should have gone into the stones again. I just wanted to give you guys a chance to attack.
So that's going to add +4 more to my damage rolls, but it does eat up my bonus action. So for my action, I am going to. Ooh, I could do that. Hang on. How many spells do I have left?
I like where it put that little icon.
Yeah, I'm just.
I could do it at 5th level, but then I'd be out
I'm gonna
of
do
good
these.
spells. I think I need to save 5th level for Dimension Door. So I can do 3rd level spells, which is sending our tiny hat. Okay. Sorry, I decided to change my plan last second, and it turns out there's a reason my plan was my plan. I will just do Eldritch Blasting.
Okay.
So, that's a natural 1! 14.
Yeah, that's a miss. It's a natural.
The second one is a 29.
That's.
And it is going to be 18 points of force damage.
18 points of force damage. Okay.
And I think I'm out of aspects of Twilight. I ate them up on the last fight. Yes, I did. Alright, so that is my turn. I am going to move, however. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going over there. No, I'm going
Oh, by
over
the way, everybody who's been passed through, if you have anything on you that's non-magical and flammable, it is on fire.
Oh, can I stop, drop, and roll?
No, I'm just saying anything that's on you that's non-magical. Like, you are not on fire. But your clothes are, if your clothes are non-magical.
I think I have the robes, but
But also, top of the round. So, everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Were our clothing from underwater magical in any sense? Like the chosen robes that we were given, that we got all dressed up in? Okay.
7. I wish I could inspire myself.
So anybody who rolls below 15,
I think
takes.
By 1 point.
I think I'm the only one here with actual magical clothing.
Yes, anybody here who rolled below 15 takes 6
fine.
points of fire damage from the environment itself. If you would say your clothes are on fire, you're going to take an extra d6 of fire damage. So, be honest, are your clothes on fire?
Mitnir's clothes are on fire.
Okay, Mitnir, you took
There's not
2
much
points of
there.
fire damage.
How many?
Took 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
No, the loincloth.
My clothes
No,
are
it's more
my.
like it's my sleeved hood thing.
Just watch out. Pretty soon.
Your clothes are on
there's gonna
fire,
be a
Kita?
third dragon.
No, I'm saying they're not because I
Secondary
have
weapon.
the glamour studded armor.
Yes, you do. Okay.
That just looks like clothes.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I've got the
Okay.
robe and then the gloves of thievery and stuff.
Cool. So it's
don't
just
have a
Mitnir's
cloak.
loincloth is on fire. Liar,
I
pants
mean,
on
what
fire.
isn't it?
No, it's just my hooded thing, right? For my decorative whatever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
whatever
the
you're
belt.
wearing.
I've got a giant strength belt. I'm pretty sure the belt's big
You
enough to cover.
you got a burning cowl on right now. You look kind of badass, actually. So, with that, we are going to move on to the Phoenix's turn. The Phoenix will This doesn't actually take any movement. It's gonna flip around, and it's gonna zip through all three of you. And on its way, it's gonna grab Seti.
No, fuck you.
Dude, there's like no point in spreading out because of how much fucking
Right.
ground this thing covers.
Yeah.
It's
We don't know.
gargantuan.
It
Yeah.
could have like a fire.
Babe, I'm gonna need you to make me a. What did I have you roll? Did I have you make a strength saving throw?
You had me roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. That's right. Roll a dexterity saving throw, babe.
All right. Hang on. I'm seeing if I have a reaction that I can use as well. Yeah, that doesn't. Silvery Barbs doesn't work here, but I could Hellish Rebuke it if I wanted to. Let's see if it grabs me first.
Okay, it's
That's a
What'd you roll?
22.
22.
Yeah.
It will only make attack roll against you
All right.
as it tries to go through. So fuck. That is a 29 to hit.
I'm going to Silvery Barbs to make it reroll.
It's a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Wow. So it just completely missed you with the attack. So
And
as it
does
swings
somebody
by
else
you,
nearby get advantage?
I am going to give it to myself. Because I can inspire all of you, but I can't do
as
that.
it noticed that it did no damage, it is going to swing around. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's going to attack you with a claw attack, Mopsy. That is a 27 to hit.
Oh, you know what?
That-
Give it to... let's give that to Grim. Grim, you have the advantage on your next thing.
Just so you know, you still have breath points, but
I don't know what the range is on that, but I'm like 100
it is
feet
up to
away.
you what you would like to
Oh.
do.
Or
You wanna take
150
it?
feet away.
Oh, okay, never mind. Let's do... Where's Brapsy?
Underneath the bird.
You do have a lot of HP.
Okay, Brapsy, you have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Because I already had it from last time. I forgot.
Then I take it
Okay.
like a bird.
You are going to take.
Yeah, range is 60 feet. Yeah, so I'd be at
23 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And it is going to keep on moving. And it's going to hit this boy. Which is going to.
Little old me.
Yeah, little you. That's a 28 to hit.
Yep.
And this one is a beak attack. That is. Oh, somehow I think higher. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 9 is 21. Plus 8 is 29 points of fire damage. Right? That sounds right.
Sure.
Yes, 28 points of fire damage. Whatever I said the other time. And then it's going to keep moving and move into the ground and vanish. So everybody who we pass through is going to take another d10 points of fire damage, which is 9.
Did you pass through me?
Yep.
Okay.
So you pass through.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You pass through Mitnir, Bropsy, and Orin and Seti. Hey, big boy, he fly a lot.
Did he fly into that lower shelf over there?
He
rock?
flew into this lava puddle here. And his body just sort of flames just coalesced and disappeared into lava with a smoke behind it. Isn't this an annoying enemy, guys?
A little bit.
He can do this all day. You're in his domain. I'm just so disappointed I couldn't pick up Seti and drop her in the lava.
Fuck you!
I fucking missed. That is his whole action if he does grab you, though. I'm making that the whole action if he succeeds with the grab. Otherwise, he just continues his normal attacks.
Whose turn is it?
That's a good question. Bropsy. My bad.
Mm.
I was lamenting.
Mm. Oh, fuck. I completely forgot I had Moonbeam up.
You had what?
I had Moonbeam up. I completely forgot because.
Hmm.
Well, you would be
Showing
making a
over
concentration check
circle.
once since then. So make me a concentration check.
It would have been using it.
Well, we've only
So
had
is it
this.
my-
Is still.
Yes.
I think this is only the second round starting. So.
Yeah.
13.
13th, then you still have it. It's still there.
Well,
Actually, it would have come out where that would have hit it when it went this way the first time. So I will give you 1 damage roll from that.
thank you.
Because it did come out here and I forgot it was there too. Whether you
What level
remember it
did
or
you
not,
cast it at?
I think it was 5th.
No.
I guess we can look back and
fourth,
see how many dice
It's
you
4th
rolled.
level.
Yeah.
Well, she can look at her,
I think.
what's checked off, right?
Yeah.
And that should be
Yeah.
the best way to find it.
So that would be
She's mostly been using features
Er.
as opposed to spells.
16
no,
damage, I think.
It's 5d10 is what the last one says.
Oh,
Hmm?
so there you go.
The last one on the list says 5d10. Oh, sorry, I can baby the cut. I'm just not.
So whatever level 5d10 was, that's the one you cast it at.
You sure?
If that's what the dice said from back then, then that must have been what you
Okay,
cast it at.
then I didn't mark it off properly. Or rolled the wrong thing.
That's all right. Go ahead.
In
and roll
that
your
case, then it was 25 damage.
25 points of damage is not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. No. Oh, no. Wait, no. Confused myself. Never mind.
Okay.
Uh,
What are you doing on your turn, though? That's the real
good question. It's either I heal myself or I hold action to move Moonbeam. Just looking.
You don't have to hold your action. You can move the moonbeam.
Well, we
Right
don't
here,
know
too.
where it is.
Yeah, we do. It's in the pool above Warren.
Oh, is it? What?
Well,
That's where it
it
went in.
entered
You know the
pool
general
above.
area. You know the general area where it went in. You don't necessarily know where it's
Yeah.
going to come out.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
can't.
gargantuan, so it's gonna come out in that area. Like,
Yeah. So basically, you could move it to a place where you're pretty certain that that thing's gonna move through.
Well, I don't think it matters whether I hold my action or do it when it comes out because it's still going to be before my next turn.
What's this? What? How far can you move it?
60 feet in any direction.
you can put it right like on the pool.
I could.
Chances are you're gonna clip it at least.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, it doesn't matter if I hold my action or do it now.
Well, it does matter because if you hold your action, you lose your reaction, and you might need that for something else.
That
So
is
if you're
true.
gonna move it,
that is,
move
that
it
is
now
true. Okay, I'll move it now.
because you might need to use a breath point or something for a
Mhm.
reaction. So
It does burn your reaction to hold your action.
Yeah, okay. I move it here. Don't think I have control over it.
Move, you thing. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. You still have a bonus action, unless that was your bonus action. I don't know how.
That's an action.
Yeah, so you still have your bonus action. If there's anything else you'd like to do. And I would say
Okay.
using your action to move, that is not the same as casting a spell. So if you wanted to cast a spell that is a bonus action spell, you could still do that.
My only bonus action spells are Shillelagh and Flame Blade, and I don't think Flame Blade's gonna be super helpful in this fight.
Probably not.
So I am just gonna dip away a little bit. Or fly up in the air
And you
somewhere
can
over here.
you can fly like what, 60 feet,
Mm-hmm.
50 feet? Yeah, so fucking fly, girl.
I'm gonna put
You can
myself
fly
way over
there,
here.
or you could also put yourself like 60 feet up in the air. Give yourself some 3-dimensional, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
Orin's
that's fine.
30 feet up.
All righty then. So with that, we are going to have some legendary action time. As it enters, it will do a. Oh god, I hate this fucking thing. It's going to. Boop, boop.
So did
Do
that
this.
trigger the moonbeam?
I have to get it to where it was. It's so hard to move these things because this is its continued movement. So I'm going to do its flight path here in a second. I hate this thing. All right, so it goes in, comes back around, it comes directly back out the same spot.
Cool.
So it's going to take moonbeam damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to attempt to grab Orin. Orin, make me a dexterity saving throw.
$15.
He does grab you.
So I have evasion though,
Okay, that's
which means I automatically pass if I fail. So I don't know how that works.
he's grabbing you. It's not a direct mechanism of something like that. I just wanted you to use dexterity saving throw as opposed to like I could just have you do an acrobatics check if that was the correct thing. I just thought saving throws would be easier for people. So he's grabbing you and he's flying through and he's going to try to dive into the lava. So he's going to drag you in.
This is where I melt.
And then he is gone again. But he does take damage from the moonbeam.
So I forgot, and I hate that I'm saying this, but he had a saving throw for the first one. And this one.
What is it?
Con 17.
It's a
Only
success
the-
on the first one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And a
Half
success on the
damage
second
still.
one. So
Okay.
half damage, so he takes 13 instead, or 12 instead. So I add 13 HP back.
And then 15 from this one.
And then 15 damage from this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's 31, but halved, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. So with that, Orin, on your turn, you're going to be taking some damage, which is right now you're going to be taking lava damage for being submerged.
yep, I'm probably dead.
Unless I roll really low.
How low were you before this?
Before going in,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 32.
Yes, you are unconscious and in lava.
So I'll be dead.
Because you are taking 61 points of fire damage.
What the fuck?
He's in
damage
lava.
Ain't no joke. So next turn
Where-
I'll be doing
where's-
2 auto
where's-
death saves.
He
Where's
is visible in the lava because I dropped him in
Okay.
here, which is where the fire is, where the depth is not so bad. There's this rock formation here, but he took wading through, not submerged through, because submerged through is actually really, really, really high. It's 8 additional D10 worth of damage for submerged, so I went with the other one.
I mean,
Based
either
on
way,
his
I'm dead.
location.
It doesn't
Well, based on his location, I gave him that amount.
I can get you out. I can heal you.
Yeah, I can get him out.
All right, so that is the bird's
Imagine you're
turn.
just like swimming through like.
Oren's turn was getting melted and then losing his turn, unfortunately. But you will not be making a death saving throw this round. Mitnir.
How tall is this rock in the middle?
This one?
Yeah.
That's about 30 feet tall.
Okay, so I can't get there. I guess I'm gonna move my way over here. And just gonna grab my orb, and next time it flies by, I'm chucking my orb at it.
Fair enough. So, with that, at the end of your turn, Grim.
Okay, so is he like he said he's on top of the lava?
He is in like amongst the rocks in the lava. He didn't go as deep
Okay.
as you, so his body is like a charred body that is rapidly reaching the point of absolute death.
All right, so am I like I can move then and grab him, right?
Yeah, as long as he's within your range, you can just pull him out, but you are going to take fire damage, which doesn't matter to you.
No, that's not what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is that he's going to take fire damage because I am on fire. So,
Yep.
I am going to. How does it work again when you kill somebody? Do they stabilize, and then, or like, how does it work?
Here's my recommendation to you: pull him out and then heal him.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
gonna
gonna
say-
like.
I
was gonna, like,
Because if you
also-
heal him while he's in the lava, he's going to
Yeah, like I want
die
to pull
from
him
the
out
lava.
and immediately heal him.
I will tell you that my plan was to, on my turn, run over and use Grand Revival, which, if they're unconscious, it's automatically max healing.
The Phoenix does get to go probably several times before then, depending on legendary actions. And then there's also going to be
He
the
might
layer
be-
action before then where he'll take fire damage.
He might be a toasty corpse by then.
True. Okay.
Yeah, the
don't.
Phoenix
don't-
actually
yeah,
takes a
yeah,
full
go ahead.
turn before then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do your healing.
Side note on the
Yeah,
being on
I'm
fire.
not.
Arin's already on fire. Would he take additional on fire damage if he was already on fire?
I'm not
No.
on fire.
He's in lava.
Those are two different things.
He
I'm
is
on
on
fire.
fire. He's not going to take more damage from you after being pulled out of a pool of
Okay,
lava.
I
is
was
what
just
he's
gonna say
saying.
because technically,
Your fire is
anybody I
cooling
touch-
to his corpse right now.
so I will pull him out. And then I will. What I'm going to do is as a bonus action, I'm going to 4th level healing word him
Were
Wait,
you pulling me too?
just out of the lava
Yeah, but where?
next to me.
Like
Hang
here.
a spot.
Yeah, just reach out and grab it. So I'll yeah.
He has
then I'll
20-foot
healing-
stretchy limbs that are immune to fire damage, so
Mhm.
he can actually pull
Excellent.
you and hold you up there because your body's not on fire. So, well, unless it's the investiture of flames fire. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my investiture of flinch. I'm not going to hold him. I'm going to put him down and
Yeah,
heal him
and then heal him. Yeah.
with healing word, which would would heal him for 1 because it's ranged and 2 because
So you can
it's
put
action.
him, because of the reach of your arms, anywhere within 20 feet of you. Right?
All right, so he heals for 18.
All right, you
So
heal
I'm
for
gonna-
18.
I'll move him.
And you
I'll
can
move
set him
10 I'll set him 10 feet away so that he's out of my range.
so like here.
So So 18 healing, and then I'm just gonna. I guess I'll hold the chill touch for if I see the damn thing.
All right. Speaking of see the damn thing, he comes directly out of lava.
Now, does he come out of the lava on top of me, like or close enough to me, like within 10 feet of me?
He's coming out of the lava. He's gonna pass through you.
He
so.
will. So when he does, can you also have him roll force? What's those stupid spores called that never work?
It's a natural
17.
one.
Oh, okay. So somebody finally takes. I don't have my symbiotic entity activated right now, but he does take 2 necrotic damage.
All right.
And then I will also do my attack now, or should I wait?
You can do it now. Second, he's within range. You get the first action because you prepared an
Pew,
action.
pew. That's a 24
That hits.
for 12 necrotic, and he can't heal till blah 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 blah.
Okay, he's going to pass through you. Hold up, let me. Yeah.
Where can I go that's not in the burning light?
He's going to pass through you, and pass through you, but he will come within your range, Mitnir.
Is
He's
it
doing
just an
this.
unarmed thing for the.
Actually, no, he can get you all. Yeah, he's going to get
The
you
orb
all.
has its own attack thing, I believe.
No, it is an attack roll for him to latch onto it. The orb can have its own attack, but if he's using an action to attack with the orb, then that is different.
Yeah, isn't it a D20 plus depending what its health is?
It's
or
D20 plus its catch stat is, but that's for when he's getting it, trying to catch it. That's not
once
when
the
it's-
orb is on it. Yeah.
when it's on it.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm.
that's-
What do you
that's
want me
the
to
catch
roll to chuck the orb at it?
You can make a strength check, like it's a throw. So
Okay.
throws can either use strength or dexterity depending on how you're using. So using your strength, and if you would say you're proficient with throwing things, I would say no. So I would just say plain strength.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck it at it. So just a strength throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20.
That
Dirty
is.
20.
So it latches on. The orb latches onto him on its way by. So I will give it another little marker. Oh God, I'm gonna go ahead and do a blue light, saying that Mitnir's got an orb on it. So, with that, it is Seti's turn. I don't know why I keep flying right up to you.
Well, it flew through a bunch of us, so we take.
Oh yeah, sorry, the fire damage. My bad.
How dare you?
3 points of fire damage to all of you.
Okay. Bonus action Crown of Stars.
I'm gonna shoot a beam at him.
Shoot the mote out. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Technically, did he pass through the moonbeam?
No.
Okay.
That is 33 points of radiant damage.
33.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled really well on those d12. I got a 12
Yeah,
and
no
an
shit.
11 and a 1, but you know.
Okay.
Alright, and then action will be to Eldritch Blast. Well, he's above me by like some 30 feet-ish, right?
Yeah, he's above you, but not so that like he's sweeping into you. He barely used his range to get into contact with you, so he's barely sweeping above you.
Is he within melee range?
If you jump,
I'd have to switch my weapon out. I can't do that. I already did my bonus action. So it will be an Eldritch Blast at close range. That's an
Alright.
18 to hit for the first one.
Okay,
Does it hit?
it just hits.
Alright, and then the second one is a 30.
That one also just hits.
So the first one is 14 points of force damage, and the second one is 13 points. So 27 total.
Okay, your orbs react. He is below his half hit point threshold.
Oh, alright. Time to throw the balls on him, guys.
Time to cover him in balls.
Yep.
He actually would have passed that threshold pretty much the second he took damage from you, but I'm just saying at the end
Sure.
of the turn.
All right, and there's really no good movement strategy for this fight, so I think I might just.
I feel like realistically we should just stay within healing range of each other.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, so it is now the Phoenix's turn. Unless you're moving out of its way.
I'm going to go, hang on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, go that way.
Okay, as you attempt to leave his...
Oh, I don't want to leave his range, though.
I'd
I'd
move one back then.
Alright, I didn't know how big his range was relative to his figure.
Oh, no, he's got 15-foot range. Never mind, you're fine.
Alright.
You can move to that space if you want. Well, he's going to turn around and beat the living shit out of you.
Alright, bring it, bitch!
Okay, so that's going to be, let's see, natural 19 for 30.
Do you want breath point?
No, I'm going to use my reaction again to make him reroll.
I will say, you are out of range.
Oh,
That is 50 feet. 30 feet. So, reroll. Fuck you. But he's making a second claw attack against you. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Well, I already
I
used my
reroll, right?
reaction, so no.
You already used your reaction, so that's a natural 20.
Oh no!
Yep.
That's
So,
basically like getting
But
hit with both attacks.
I will give advantage to who has it already? Bropsy?
for my death saving throw.
I think you and Bropsy have one.
Mitner, you're in range,
do
you
I?
get one.
That's
Does that apply to my orb
14.
roll?
Attack roll. I mean, if it's an attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, Bropsy, you also have the same thing.
okay.
And so do I.
39 points of fire damage.
39 points of fire damage. Ah, wee.
And now he's going to peck you.
Oh, fuck you.
That's 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Can't do shit. Shield would have been nice there.
Oh, that's a low one though. Hold up. That's going to be 20 points of fire damage.
20 points. Alright, I'm looking real bad, but I'm still up.
Okay, so he's going to then fly this way, pass through Bropsy, and dive into the lava.
Of course.
And while he's at it, he might as well touch the other two, because he can. So, D10 to both of you. And he's whoosh. So that's... Everybody takes 4 points of fire damage that he just touched. Which is not Mitnir. The problem is, you guys put this right over here, which was perfect, and then everybody shifted to this side. So he can easily avoid that and hit all of you.
Hey, I didn't shift. I got moved.
All right. So that is Propsy's turn.
Orin's still not doing great, huh?
I'm at 11.
All right. Well, you said I can do this, so I am gonna move this to us, but not on us, and then go and heal Orin. That was fine.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
That's where you pointed. I'm gonna put it right there.
Sure. Doesn't matter. And then I am going to do
Healing word? Or anything
no,
else?
I don't
that's
have
bonus
healing
action?
word.
You don't have healing word.
No.
Oh, that's right. You're a druid.
Shit, wait.
Druids have healing
I
word.
can't
Oh.
do that
I have healing word.
and
Hmm.
heal you, right? Because Grand Revival is still an
An action.
action.
Mm-hmm. That's why everybody has healing word, because it's a bonus action heal.
Yeah, but I got the big heals.
Mhm.
Roxy and Orin both. Are they both hurt?
I think
I
everybody's a little hurt,
am
except
hurt,
you.
but I'm not at half yet. Almost at half.
How many rounds do you get? It's like 60, right? Of investiture of flames.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute spell.
Wow.
Uh,
But it's a level. I had to use my only
Oh,
level 6
that's
slot
what I was
for it.
looking
So
Yeah, it's still so good.
situational.
is using the Necklace of Prayer beats an action?
Yeah. You're still casting the spell. Using it, whatever the spell's action is, doesn't cast any less using it yourself or using the item to do it.
Okay, then. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna retcon.
Moving the orb.
Yeah, I think we need the healing more.
I think so too. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
But I am going to give
Okay,
you a
yeah.
big boy heal.
Damn it.
So another 5th level cure wound. Which is, where is it? 28 points of healing.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
And then
Did
I
you use
will
Grand Revival again, or?
Yes, so that was both
that-
of my Grand Revivals.
Oh, so you're out of those. Okay.
Or no, I'm gonna use my spell slot for that one.
Okay.
Just in case somebody goes down and I get that max healing.
Heard. So you use a 5th level
And
spell slot
then
for that.
I'm
Make sure you mark
going
it off your sheet.
to. Yep. Go right there.
Okay. Well. Whoops, that was wrong. Whoop. I went the wrong way. As this boy is going to come this way, he sees that this fire boy is just consistently not taking damage from him. So,
They have him roll a Constitution saving throws. It's for the spores.
yep.
If he's,
Hail of
if
spores.
he's there.
What's the DC?
17.
That's a success.
Oh, okay, so nothing on that one.
Oh, no. Like, you successfully deal damage to him.
Oh.
He failed. Sorry, my bad. He
Okay,
failed.
so 7 necrotic that time.
He's not proficient in Constitution saving throw, so he just uses his con, which is very high.
Nice. Yeah, so 7 necrotic damage then.
Okay, so he's going to attempt to grab you. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh. 19.
He just grabs you, so he's going to pick you up
Oof.
because he's got a hero 20, and he's going to fly straight up 120 feet and drop you.
Straight up 120 feet and drop me. Cool. How long is it going to take me to fall?
Pretty much around. Because we've found out that it does not take you a long time to drop.
Yeah, it's like a
120
few.
feet.
I think it's a few seconds.
I would say by the
seconds.
end of your turn, you're hitting the ground.
I think by the end of his turn, I'm hitting the ground.
Regular
Well-
fall speed is 600 feet around.
Yeah.
Feather
So
fall
he's-
speed is 60 feet.
So he picks you up 120 feet and then he drops you. Which I I don't know how that would work damage wise. Like when I should do that damage.
It's a d6 for every 10 feet.
So if in his turn all he does is grab, fly, I guess you drop on his turn. If that's 6 seconds of combat, right? Or would you take it
Well,
at the start of your turn?
But I was gonna say it'd be somewhere on there because he's.
I'm gonna
ending
say
his
you're
turn
gonna
when he
take
needs
that damage at the start of your turn, Grim.
The start of my turn.
I guess.
So wait, how do the turns work time wise? Are they
Six-
contemporaneous?
It all
they're
happens
all
at the
happening.
same time.
Yeah.
It all happens at the same time. I guess. But so I guess it would at the end. This is why I don't like the 6-second D&D thing, because if it goes
it's
first,
weird.
that shit should happen before you get to take a whole turn to figure your shit out. Like a
I
reaction
already-
to stop yourself from falling, not a full action to cast a fly spell or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean
So
I'm not going to.
I'm going to say that you're going to do what?
I said I'm not going to cast fly. He was going to cast something else.
Yeah, you were just going to polymorph or do any of your other basic things. So I'm
Nope.
going to say you're taking that damage.
I think
when you-
there's. Is there a feat that lets you cast a spell as a reaction? Because I would say that's when you're allowed to cast polymorph before you hit the ground.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to
I
say that
wasn't
you're
gonna
going to take
polymorph
this
anyway.
damage.
I'm just
gonna
saying
fucking
as an
take it.
example.
I'm just going to give
I
you the
was-
damage now. It's just easier.
I was just saying if I got to my turn, I was going to cast tidal wave and give myself a water slide down.
Word. That's pretty good.
That's what he
real
was
good.
going to do if it depending on the timing.
Okay, so I believe it's a d6 for every 10 feet, so 12d6.
Yes. There's no save or any of that either, is there?
No.
Not from that height.
Is bludgeoning, so I don't know if you have a resistance to bludgeoning.
10.
No.
Oh, sorry, 5. 11.
Oops, I just closed the map.
I gotta make more featherfall belts.
Unfortunately, I am both out of range and do not have my reaction.
So you only take 43 points of bludgeoning damage as you land.
That's how many? 43?
Yes. Which is, considering that's literally the only way he can hurt you, a pretty normal amount of damage.
Am I allowed to use a breath point for that? If I'm within range?
It's not an attack roll or anything.
No, not the damage for the attack roll, no. Like, in theory, maybe you could have stopped it from... No, because that was a... No, you couldn't have done anything. You're good.
Okay.
So, moving on to the next one, we've got... Orin? Orin. Oh, also, you guys all take 10 points of fire damage. Both of you do. 6. Not 10, but 6 points of fire damage. A d10. So Bropsy and he would be about here, and Grim would be about, because he's going to move him a little bit, drop about there. But he's about 120 feet above you guys. Okay.
Would like to point out that phoenixes do only have like really dumb animal intelligence, but
Not my Phoenix.
maybe your phoenix is smarter.
My Phoenix has way different stats than their Phoenix does.
Yeah, your phoenix is probably I think a normal phoenix probably wouldn't care if like another animal got attacked.
No, you wouldn't care at all. My
For
Phoenix
my bonus
has
action, I'm gonna
way
heal
better stats.
myself.
my Phoenix also does more damage and has more
yeah.
HP.
Oh yeah. I believe it.
For my action, what's the range for the orb to get the orb on him?
Anything that you are capable of. So if you're throwing something, I would say disadvantage if it was beyond 30 feet. So it's like 30, 60 would be your range, I would guess. Because that would be like a normal throwing distance.
And he's how high up?
120 feet?
Okay, well I can
You can...
only
in
get
theory?
up 50 feet.
Well, you're already up, though.
Did you just radiant bolt your
Weren't you?
orb, you know?
No, I was not.
Oh, you were on the ground. Oh.
So I can fly up 50 feet.
When you went unconscious, does that stop your thing, or is your thing
No,
not concentration?
it's not concentration.
Sweet.
I don't have anything that's concentration.
Heard.
So that
So
would put me
close.
at 70 away. So I can't get him. I guess I'll hold my action to throw my orb on him when he's in range.
You're gonna fly 50 feet up as well, and then hold your action to throw your orb when he's in range.
No, I'm just gonna stay there. There's no point. He'll get in range.
Sweet. That's gonna put us at Mitnir.
So what's the +10 what can I apply that +10 to from Bropsy?
From
No,
Bromsey?
she gave you
Well-
advantage on an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
So I gave you a 1d10 for inspiration.
Right. Sorry, that's the one. What
And
can I do with
It's
that?
same rolls.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm
That-
gonna
this would-
have
If you're talking about having the orb detach
yeah.
for its catch, that's the monster stat. So the monster isn't the one that's inspired. So its own catch stat is based off of its LP.
Darn.
But it is at its lowered threshold, which is to say not +8.
Right. I mean, I guess that's what I'm gonna try to do because it's way too far for me to actually do anything.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
So just what, a D20? Is that
Plus your monster's LP divided by
So
100.
4? So D20 plus 4. That's a 9. It failed.
So you fail to catch.
That's all I got.
All right. So
You
that
can
puts.
move as well.
Yeah, you can do. You can still keep moving if you wanted to like get up that thing or whatever.
Oh, right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to move over here. And then I'm going to chug a greater healing. How much is that? 4d4 plus 4. So I heal 4, 10, 15 points. So I'll take, what is half of that? 7, and I'll give 8 to Seti.
Did you add your additional 5?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That would be 19, so it's even better. So I'll take 9, you take 10.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I was just
Oh,
trying to
okay.
figure out how am I going to get some HP back?
So with that, at the end of Mitnir starting, it's going to dive and sweep through you guys, which is when you're going to throw your orb.
Yep.
And all 3 of you take 8 points of fire damage, except obviously. And then he's going to swing through you guys.
No, I do take it now.
Oh, you do.
Mhm.
Why is that? You lost your
Because
constitution.
you dealt me 43 damage and I had to roll a DC
Oh
21.
yeah, I forgot it was
Constitution
concentration. So you take 8 points of fire damage, and then he's gonna pass through you boys. You guys only take 1 point of fire damage. That's not fair.
I rolled a 19 too
Who,
on
me
the
and
save.
Mitnir?
I was like, I've been
that's,
sad if
did
you
you add,
negated
did you
all
add your
the-
bonus for the constitution, or it wasn't a natural 19? It was.
No,
My
it's a.
concentration
I have a +3 and with advantage, so I
Okay.
rolled twice and I got a 19 and an 11. No.
Does
Damn.
17 with my orb attach?
17 hits him and bounces off.
Damn it.
Also, as he swings by, Mitnir, you notice as your orb goes and then whoop, back up to your shoulder because
Oh,
it
falls
detaches
off
when
if
you
it
do the
fails?
catch. Mhm.
Did
But
it,
it is
suc-
back with you.
did it succeed or fail? Like, is that
It failed.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the hardest ones to catch in combat. You got it when it was at its 50% threshold, is when you tried to get it just now.
I
But-
rolled terribly.
Yeah. Yeah, you just rolled really low. But that's okay. So,
Better than just wasting your turn doing nothing.
it flies through you guys, and then it's going to, you guessed it, disappear into the rocks. Right here in this barrel. Just gonna flip him horizontal because we all know he's coming from this way. And then he goes to the GM there. Okay. That's it. Grim.
Oh, it's Grim. Well, let's see. I am going to. I will. So many things because I want to be able to cast a spell at him, but also. Okay, so I'm gonna 4th level healing word myself
Heard.
for 16, and then I'm going to hold a spell action for when he gets within. And what's the range? But then when he passes through, if he gets within 30 feet, holding a spell.
Okay. Well, means as long as you don't change what your spell it is, you don't have to tell me what it is.
No, it's yeah.
It's fine.
It's just more dramatic this way.
Yep, that's fine. Steady.
Alrighty, I have no target, but that's okay. I will use my bonus action to take a greater potion of healing. That's 4d4 plus 4. Oh, 16. I might be able to survive one hit from it. And then action. I was really banking on being able to hit it. What would be a good action to use? Could I guess I could hold my action. I just really don't have a lot of options left at this point. I'm running out of stuff. I could blow my final good spell. No, because
hold that
no, I'm
as
not.
an
No,
action.
definitely don't want to hold it. I will just hold an Eldritch Blast for when it reappears.
Okay, an Eldritch Blast for when it reappears. Okay. Also, with that, everybody roll a Constitution saving throw. Anyone below a 15 takes 5 points of fire damage.
And remember, some of you have advantage, like I'm going to use it because I just rolled shit.
I got exactly 15. Woo!
Oh, I rolled even worse! Alright, 11. I take how much?
5, I think you said?
5.
Oh, okay.
Everybody who succeeds takes half, so 2.
I probably should have saved that for a more important roll then.
How low are you now, though?
I'm at 31.
Hmm.
She's okay.
Depends.
I don't know if 31 is okay in this fight.
Yeah, it depends. I took more than
so
that the
great.
first time I got hit.
Okay, so it's the Phoenix's turn. And as one might expect, it pops right the fuck out.
Eldritch Blast, bitch!
Oh god, I hate this game. Not D&D. Tabletop Simulator.
Roll 20.
Roll 20.
Oh, I'm
That
dumb.
one.
I should have
Okay,
used
yeah, I
heal
love
on
this
you, Oren.
I
Wow.
would have given him 70 hit points.
Would have
Yeah.
been a lot more than a.
Does a 15 hit?
The only
so
6th level
15
spell, and I
does
forgot
not
it
hit.
existed.
You
Alright.
get 2 beams.
But the 24 does, I assume.
Yep.
That is 14 points of force damage.
Okay, 14 points of force damage.
And that one's not a touch either. I believe heal's ranged.
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I got it. It's so good. And then I forget it exists.
1 second.
How much does heal do?
Flat 70. Mm-hmm. My orb has that.
I need to figure this out real quick. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's right there. Your guys' orbs react a second time.
Oh,
He's at the
heal's 6th
25%
level.
threshold.
Whoa.
He's
I mean, you can
sorry.
use-
He's
you
at
can
what?
use-
25.
He's at the 25% threshold.
You can heal SETI.
Which puts his DC lower
Mm-hmm.
for the catch. What's
What's your max HP on SETI?
My max HP is 99.
Mhm.
I'm at a third of my health.
Okay, so he's flying to you guys. And he's going to flop your shit. Rapsy, or not Rapsy, Seti, he's attacking you for 32.
32!
32.
Should I silvery barbs again? It could save my ass. I'm going to make you get disadvantage one more time.
Fuck off. It has worked every time so far. 18.
That misses, bitch!
Okay, he's gonna make his second attack against Mitnir. That's another 32.
Oh god.
Yeah, that hits.
Can I breath point that?
No, you're not within range.
God damn it! I keep forgetting about that. Ugh.
You're
Oh,
50.
that's a big one. That's 20.
When I was in range, everything was a
29
saving
points of
throw.
fire
When I'm
damage
not.
to you. And since you guys are still up, he's like, fuck you. But he's gonna keep going, fly through you guys. So anybody who's got that range.
Can I use my
Yeah, so
reaction to throw
as
my
he-
orb again?
As he passes within like
Your
50 to
what?
30 feet.
The orb, can I is the attack? Can I throw my orb as he's passing over
He
through?
does
us, whatever?
not create attacks of opportunity, which is why I haven't said once that you guys get one.
Dang.
Oh.
So as he gets
I
within
remember
50
that now, though.
feet, because I have that 20-foot range, I guess. Does that add to my... So if I have a 20-foot long arm,
No,
and I have a spell
it
has a
does not
30-foot
cast. It
range...
doesn't add to your spellcasting range.
Okay, well then, I mean, still, he's... when he gets within 30 feet, Grim's gonna stick out his little tentacly finger and cast a 5th level Blight on him.
Okay.
So have him roll a DC 17 con.
That's a success. That's 20.
Damn it! The one time he succeeds. God, okay.
I rolled a natural 13 plus 7.
Oh, half of 39.
Half of 39, so 19 points of damage.
Oh, so lame.
All right. So as you guys get him with that one, you can see that he's sort of flickering a little bit, his flames.
You probably shouldn't kill him.
He goes. What are you guys
Shouldn't
doing?
kill him.
He's the unique guy for
Grim?
him. That's supposed to kill uniques.
That was okay. So
Why?
now it's actually Bropsy's turn. Sorry. No,
Because
he's
the town
pecking
people
Bropsy.
asked
That was,
us
that was
not
him
to.
getting within range. So now he's pecking Bropsy.
Oh,
We were asked
That's
not
a
to
28 to hit you, Bropsy, which you can use your thing if you want.
I'm
then I
sure
will use
that...
my thing.
Which
I'm sure
stops
that-
it. And it goes, and it passed through you guys, and it'll try to dive into the lava again, which you guys don't really have anything to stop it, so it dives into lava.
Yeah, I'm sure that Phoenix lore is probably pretty well known. If it's in a world where they actually exist, I'm sure people are probably pretty familiar with the concept, right?
Mm-hmm.
Safe to say. So I think we probably would know. Yeah, like killing it's not going to kill it.
You can certainly make that assumption, or you
I
can
would just assume that like we know that like things come back to life after.
you can make a
get
nature check
defeated.
if you'd like, or sorry, a history check if you'd like.
This
not
is
nature.
also a cauldron with crazy weird monsters that aren't like normal ones. So
Who knows?
It's true, but it could be. I just thought that might be part of the collective
and
consciousness.
we were specifically told not to kill uniques.
Mm-hmm.
By some passing
It's
dragons.
not
yeah.
killing it.
You don't know
I
that.
will.
You can but if that's the your intentions. Like
Okay, so you're doing your damage. No, sorry.
Who?
my brain stopped. Propsy, it's your go. Did you guys take damage from him passing through you? Did I give you guys that?
gotta roll it. Nope, you didn't roll
Okay,
it.
cool. 10 points of fire damage as it passes through you.
Wow.
Dear.
Lame.
That also happens to you, Seti, because it passed through you as well.
10
This is all
points.
Yep. Mitney already took his 10 points of fire damage from his damage he received from receiving his attack. Not his 10 points, but his amount from the ability.
So Seti, you're
I'm at 21.
out of 90, and Oren is at
33.
out of.
You can 82.
Okay.
You can heal, Seti. I can heal myself.
Yeah, I will cast heal for flat 70 on Seti.
Thank you so much. I feel
What's
so
your
much
range?
better now.
And
What's the range on
that one,
spell?
that one has the range at 60 feet,
Okay, good.
which is what I measured.
Okay.
And then, since I can't move it, I'm gonna go
Fly over by it, so if he wants
over
to hit you,
to this
gotta,
thing.
he's gotta get there, son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
Everyone huddle around the moonbeam.
It's not a bad choice, honestly.
I was literally gonna like say that if we can.
Okay, so that's your turn. At the end of your turn,
Yep.
he is going to make a very specific check with
Oh,
a
fun.
wisdom. Okay, and you guys watch as he flies into the distance,
Uh-oh.
and he begins flying deeper into the volcano.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh.
So you guys are no longer in
Coward.
combat. This thing flies out towards the volcano. You can see where it is, but it flies like through like this webbing of rock and lava, and it lands in the middle and begins like kind of like nursing its wounds, like just like
So-
you hurt it enough that it just got like and just flew away.
Pass without trace and hunt it.
I mean, I feel like
First.
we would need to be able to fly to get to it, probably.
Yeah, who has ability to fly still?
I used my wild shape up. Do I have polymorph?
Honestly, with the heat of the volcano, you could probably stay up.
I mean,
But actually, here, 1 second. You guys are out of combat as this phoenix flies away
I can
into
polymorph.
the depths of the volcano and finds itself a place to lick its wounds. We will take our break because we are right at that time, and I have to pee so bad. So we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. See you on the other side.
Oh! Okay, we're in.
All right, so as the phoenix takes off into the volcano, what would you guys like to do?
Take off after it! I cast fly on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action heal myself, and then I'm gonna move and dash so I can go 100 feet. Oh,
what's
crappy
the
heal.
speed on your fly?
Good question. I will be dashing with it. Spells. Fly
Actually,
is
I don't know if
third
these-
level.
I don't know if these were the same size. 1 second.
Spell is
60 feet! So I go 120 feet.
Sweet. You can just keep up with its
Whistle
normal
for
flight
Ernie.
speed.
Guess I whistle to Ernie and we just go.
You're gonna take Ernie
Take
through the
speed,
lava?
Ernie.
No, not through the lava. Wait, is it all in lava?
Just tell Ernie to hide.
It's like lava. Like
know.
it's a lot of heat. He's gonna be taking heat damage every turn. Like you kept him out of where it's hot.
Yeah, okay, so he'll, yeah.
It says,
I'll leave him
"Good
there.
luck, Papa. I shall be here."
Okay. So then I'll. I guess,
When we
I
come
don't
back,
know.
there's
Okay.
mis chicharrones.
So as you guys fly to chase him, you
So-
will.
Can I keep up just gliding because of the heat, or do I actually have to fly to keep up with it?
You're gonna keep up because of the heat. I'm gonna say that you can glide along at like 30 feet per round. Just like because the heat kind of updrafts pretty well in
Mhm.
here.
I just was trying to decide if I needed to turn on fly mode or not.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just.
if we're flying, then Grim I'll turn into an eagle and fly too.
Okay, cool. So as
That's
everybody
85
begins to
fly
find
speed
a
for
way to
that one,
fly, including Propsy, who
Quick
just
question:
flies.
If
What's
I
up?
if I grapple Mitnir while he's gliding and I'm flying, can I just drag him at my speed?
Yeah. You're gonna slow down a little bit, but it'll meet between the two of you. So if you've got like a 50-foot fly speed and he's got a 30-foot, then you're gonna be 40 feet movement between the two of you.
Just
Sure.
sprint. When yours wears off, then you can just fly behind me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. I got like 4 rounds left of
I know.
flight. But if we're not catching them yet, I can also next round I can bonus action dash as well and go 150 feet.
I'm missing one of you, but who is? Oh, it's Midnier. All right, so I'm moving you guys to the next page. Oh god, you're all on the wrong layer.
We're all in the lava. Oh my god. Man, lava damage is no joke. Ever since they changed it.
If I was a fire, red dragon, this wouldn't be such a big deal.
Yeah, Mitnir, Jesus. What's wrong
Okay,
with you not
colors.
being a fire dragon?
You need to get
Since you chase it, you go to a new map.
get some
Hey,
fracture
this
that
looks
lets
So you guys
bad.
can
Bad.
put yourselves where you would like to have landed. You are taking increased area damage.
Where
every
is
turn.
the
Alright.
phoenix?
We're not landing though.
Fine.
Can I stay? Like, I'll let you
So
decide.
the-
Can I
the-
stay, flying?
Yeah, I'm dragging you.
You can kind of like stay in the area.
I mean,
Um,
afterwards, after.
It's gonna take you guys like at the fly speed. He flew a couple hundred feet in here, so it's gonna take you guys about 3 rounds of flying to make it in here.
Okay.
Eagle fly speed is 80 feet, but I'm not gonna rush ahead that much.
All right, so this is the pool of lava he dove into.
All right. Now what?
Drop the depth charges.
I mean, it's entirely up to you. You guys arrived there. I'm gonna say that you guys arrived there, and what would you like to do?
Technically,
You said you were the one who was closest when you saw him going.
I will use universal speech. And it has to be within 60 feet.
I mean, you're within 60 feet of the pool of lava. You're not sure how deep it is.
How close on his tail was I?
You were right behind him.
All right, so as he dives into the lava, I cast universal speech and I say, "It doesn't have to end this way, you know. We're just here to help open the cauldron so that all of us can get the fuck out and get back to our homes. You could help us, and we could all walk away from this. I'm sorry about the Texolotl.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no! It is a 21.
You have an advantage
Guidance.
you haven't used.
No,
I do?
she does not have advantage because she has disadvantage. So I'm assuming that her advantage would happen.
she has a guidance.
All
thing.
right, well, I have 21 plus a
It's
guidance.
21 anyway. She can't roll lower than 21.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or no,
Uh,
not 21. 20, right?
20.
I can't It is a 25.
Okay. So as you call out to this thing, you hear just like a sort of like echoing from within the thing. 'Cause you can't understand animals.
Well, universal speech means it can understand me. You're right. I would have to speak with animals, or
I could cast that if I know that you're.
I
Don't
think
we
you
all
can
just
only.
stare at Grim?
I think you can only cast it on yourself.
I'm gonna be like, get out here so I can kill you, you stupid fucking bird.
Yes,
But you could
it is
understand.
speak with animals, and I could.
And
yeah, I could-
maybe you can
No.
already understand birds. I
And
don't know.
Grim will roll persuasion on that.
I do speak
Rolled a
bird
4.
if it speaks bird, but I don't think it speaks bird.
No.
But knowing that
It
Sethi's going to
speaks
start
flop.
talking to it and can't understand, I will speak with animal.
They'll just
Okay.
beat the
So you
fuck
hear
out of it.
crying, and it says, "Leave, leave, leave my volcano."
We really
then-
need your help,
It says,
but
no, fuck you.
but we can help you in return. We can make some of those boo-boos go away.
Make it. Oh, by the way, for this conversation, you guys are going to be taking some damage. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Aha! 17.
All right. Anybody below 15 takes 11 points of fire damage.
Hell.
Do the rest of us take half? Or
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
okay, that's what I thought.
All right. So make a persuasion check again.
I'm
At
gonna
disadvantage because you
drink
guys have been fighting this thing to the death.
I'm drinking a potion while this is going on.
Yeah, me too.
Superior healing.
All right. Well, that is 20. No, 20, just a 20, I guess. Right?
What did I get?
Did you add guidance?
28.
20.
I
Three.
got a 21 on a greater.
You see the phoenix's head pop back out of the lava.
As
And it
its
goes-
head pops out, that casts Blight.
No!
You don't.
He just said he did.
Grim,
Bird.
What you
Dropped
add?
me from 120 feet. Fuck that bird.
Are you really?
we're gonna fight about this. You
I
made
roll
a.
a DC 17 con save.
I start yelling at
Can-
Grim.
That is a failure.
Oh fuck!
I do want to chuck my orb when it stuck its head out.
I was gonna say maybe.
Because I'm
Take
still
40.
flying.
It takes 43 necrotic damage.
How do you want to do this?
I want to blow its fucking head off. Drop me
So
from
as this
120.
as the thing comes up and begins to whine out, it pops its head out, and then as it does, it goes, and there's a huge explosion of fire, and every single one of you is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
And as a reaction, I'll cast Absorb Elements. Drop me from 120 feet, you fucking bird.
All right, where's my last one?
That hurt.
Oh, wait, I get a D10. Oh, fuck.
Where's my last? Oh, I only have 5. Okay. So you guys are gonna take. $43 points of fire damage.
What's the DC? I got a 20.
It is a DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
You
I
are
take
lucky
nothing.
that I succeeded that because I would have gone down.
How much is it?
45 if you
43.
failed, 21 if you
Four-
succeeded.
It's 43.
Oh.
A fire damage, and after the explosion, you guys watch as it, and there is a burning egg hovering above the pool.
It doesn't die. It turns into a fucking egg.
I'm
Roll
gonna
my
roll to
stupid
hit a
orb at it.
shillelagh.
You roll hit a shillelagh, Grim will probably kill you.
Against Grim?
I would not do that right now.
I-
Is what it is.
Roxy's upset.
Okay,
She's
make your
she's
attack
not going to kill, but she's
roll. Make your
upset.
attack roll.
Natural 19 for a 28.
So I imagine you fly
Okay,
over
you
here.
hit.
How could you? It was surrendering.
Did you miss the part where it tried to kill all of us?
It was surrendering.
Who gives a fuck?
We do,
I
Grim.
give a fuck.
You
It's
always
not
honor
dead,
the
it's a
surrender.
fucking egg. Oh,
Doesn't matter.
So there's a hovering egg of fire.
it's a
sitting
bird.
above.
I throw my orb at it.
As I say,
I
while they
did
were
too.
having that little fight, Mitnir's just drifted in with Orin to just like set.
Yep, you guys.
Throw my
Bird.
orb at it and I'll drink another potion.
All right. The orb gets on it, and you guys can automatically take your fracture from it.
I'm just gonna say we're lucky that the egg lets us get a thing off of it, and we didn't have to get it off the actual phoenix. Otherwise, Grim would have just screwed us.
Yes, I would have screwed us by fighting the enemy.
You already screwed.
You could have screwed us out of getting the mutations off of it.
Well, that hasn't been the case with any other monster, so I'm not sure why it would be the case with this one.
Because it's
Hey guys,
an
if we're
egg.
gonna argue, can we do it in character? And if anybody's getting grudges against other players because of their actions playing their characters, then we're gonna have a talk after this.
Look, it's just like,
It's okay.
like, logically,
It's
if your
okay.
character's
It's
going to
okay.
get the crap beat out of them, would you not want to kill the thing?
Well, it depends on the situation. Everybody's playing their character, but
I get that
Please
you guys are like
separate your
infinitely
character.
merciful, but like that's not how people act. That's not how Grimm's going to act if something tries to kill him.
okay. I
understand.
think we all
Rob's
understand.
pissed.
And it's okay for
Yep.
characters that, but if we're going to do this and we're going to argue, do it in character, please.
Uh,
Please use your character voices if you have them, please. I don't want people getting mad at each other during my games. So it is okay to do things that people don't like, and that is people playing their character. Please separate people from their character.
Yep.
And it is okay if people get mad at each other. Conflict is part of D&D, and it's great. But explore it in character. Don't do it out of character.
Yeah. Anyway, so I throw my thing at the thing, as Midnir already has.
Yep, I think we're all doing that.
Says the orbit, and you can tell everybody's just fuming at each other.
Welcome
and
to
as you do-
Phoenix, so are we.
You guys all just like chucking your egg at your thing at it from a distance.
Yep.
Obviously not wading into the pool of lava.
No, I drifted right over. I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
floating.
A lot of us are still flying. Maybe all of us.
Okay.
not
And
flying as
as
a
it
bird.
detaches, you guys see that the egg begins to crack slightly as each one of you cracks into it. Cracks again. Cracks more.
Gargantuan. Do we know how much Gargantuan would take?
6.
So one can take 6.
Okay. Because you said
So-
that we would implicitly understand the rules, so
Yep.
if we knew that we wouldn't be
After-
killing it after that. Yeah.
Correct.
After the last absorption, Robsy's also going to cast the what is it, Greater Restoration?
Greater restoration. Sure.
Yes.
You watch as the egg re-seals itself. But it remains as is. A burning egg in a pile of lava.
I am sorry.
Right, let's get our things and get out of here. Go back to town.
So as you guys pack up, you begin the long trek back. I am going to have you guys, for doing that, make me another Constitution saving throw, because you're still in a big, huge lava place.
Yep.
Anybody who rolls below a 15 takes 10 point of fire damage.
Why do I get a natural 20 on that?
And as you guys make this silent trudge out of here, are you flying, or are you just going to make your way through the lava? Because if you're making your way through the lava, it's going to be a couple rounds more of damage.
I think as long as we can still fly, we fly.
No, I'll
Yeah.
make my way out. I'll make my way through because I only had the one wild shape, so I'll just
Okay,
like
so
use my
each of you
tentacles
is
to
going
try and
make
reach
4 rolls for
Proctor up.
Constitution saving throw. That's walking. Anybody who's flying, you guys are going to do 2 rolls.
I mean,
You said
I'll
4
let you
rolls.
choose how far I can float before I run out of heat to
Well,
walk.
I
Well,
mean,
no-
he's dragging you, kind of. As far as I was aware, he was kind of dragging you up in the air. Are you
No,
landed
my,
by now?
my flight is done now.
Yeah, his would be done. So
I want
now-
to say you'd be sinking at this point because you're kind of stationary,
well, how long are we saying this took?
unless you were pretty far above it.
You said it was
Huh?
4 if you were on the ground and 2 if you were flying.
Yes.
Midnir, you would have to do the flying now.
Yeah, so I would fly really slow, but I'd also probably lose height. So
How much was that damage?
You can also just burn some Aquaman like jet to keep yourself up and move.
actually,
along
yeah, I'll do
faster.
that. I'll use whatever
Yes,
however many
you-
rounds of that.
If you
to-
burn some Aquaman, you're going to move at the normal fly speed thing. So
Okay.
you'll only take 2.
so I'll do that, and I'll just drag orange.
All right. So for the first Constitution saving throw, and this is including flyers as well. It's 8 points for anybody who fails. The second one is 10 points for anybody who fails.
Okay.
Now the walkers, 12 for anybody who fails.
Oh, they weren't all the same one. I was just doing the first 2 as my
What was
first
the
2.
second
Those are the
one?
flyers. Those are the first 2 for the flyers. This is the third one that is just for
Okay,
the walkers.
I didn't. Sorry, the way you said it sounded like you were starting over. So I was like,
No. For the walkers who are doing their third check now, 12 points
Okay.
if you fail.
It's just me. I'm the only one.
And for the fourth one, there's 8 points if you fail. Okay.
I failed the second one. So
Damage was
Let's
8 and
do
12,
this.
you said?
Correct. But
I got 1 HP.
you can fly,
I
Roxy.
was going to be doing heal. Well, for the first 2. that the
You can
water.
fly the whole
You're
way.
flying.
You're,
Grim's the
you,
only
took
walker.
you only took the first two, not the second two. The second two was
Yeah,
was
I know.
20.
I'm saying
I'm-
after the first two, I got down to 1 HP.
Oh, nice.
So I was planning
I
to
thought you
heal
were
at some
flying.
point in there.
You can heal. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from healing while you're flying.
You can absolutely heal while you fly.
Chloe. Hush. Grim will
As
cast
you
a
guys
third level
make
cure
this
wounds on
sort of
himself.
solemn trek back to, are you guys going to do anything along your way, or are you going to find a place to rest? What would you like to do?
How long is the walk back?
You could.
The walk back, depending on how you guys travel, could be anywhere between 6 and 12 hours to get back to the Lifespring Cradle.
I can put up the dome if anybody wants to take.
I think it would be wise.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's late afternoon, like basically nighttime.
Can
Okay.
we make our way out of the Badlands and then put the dome up, maybe?
Or at least out of the part that's burning us actively.
I think that's just the volcano.
Yeah, you guys can get out of the volcano. That's like a 30-minute hike out of the volcano.
Okay.
The volcano itself is just a volcano. It's not massive.
All right. Yeah, I guess let's just walk until
not
it's
the
like.
Zelda dungeon.
We'll walk until it's like 8 or 9 p.m. And then I'll put down the dome.
All right, so you guys find a little place to make your dome,
And
and
we can take our long rest.
as you do, each of you inside the dome, you will level up. So, +1 level to each player. You can do whatever it is you like. You guys doing watches, or are you just gonna stay? And just
We can do
assume the
watches.
dome's gotcha.
How does what? I'm still like unclear on how watches
the
work
dome?
with the dome.
With the dome, if you don't have anybody who can get
So the dome can get dispelled. But otherwise, it would basically just be somebody
Yeah.
sitting up, keeping an eye on things to make sure that doesn't happen, that the dome's still up and that,
yeah,
nothing,
you guys can
nothing
all just
sus
rest
is
inside the
happening
dome
outside.
and get your thing.
But
But you could
basically, like,
also
Two of us should like trade or something. Like,
Yeah.
like basically we'd have to have like multiple people out to all get a full rest.
You rotate it
I
so
can-
that.
I mean, Grim can stay out with Ernie then, right? So, 'cause, yeah, Ernie's not gonna fit in the thing anyway, right? That's pretty.
no, Ernie won't fit in there. He's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ernie will stay out. Grim will stay out with him, and then somebody else is taking watch. He can rest.
All right. We do
But y'all
our,
aren't getting him in there anyway right now.
So while you're taking your first watch, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Very bad. 16.
16.
And Ernie's perception check is. This is just base. Ernie. Oh, Ernie. Ernie's is a 9.
Nice.
He's probably already asleep,
Well, on the plus side, it is all clear. So
as far as I know.
I will say that you guys all do a long rest. And with such, you all level up to 12 and 13 respectively.
I rolled a 7 for my hit points.
Oh, that's right. We actually.
After
I
2
rolled a
2s in a
9.
row.
I rolled a d10 on a table, and I rolled a 10, which is all clear. So you guys do not have anything on this fight.
Hey.
You could have had a
Because I
wandering
have-
boss monster, though.
I have no spell slots left, so that's
I
very
also
good.
rolled a 7. What the
Yeah,
hell?
that was pretty low.
I think I have actually some like a level 2 and maybe like 2 level 2s maybe. Maybe a level 3.
It was a rough series of fights. I thought the Texalotl was going to be
I got a 6 for mine.
Oh, speaking of
a much
which,
bigger deal than it was.
I guess I should give you guys your boons.
It
Yeah,
was-
what did we get?
Your prize.
It hit the Texalotl hit hard, but it was like deceptively squishy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Like I thought it was going to be a lot harder to kill. Like
It
it,
was
hit
easy
really
to hit.
hard.
Yeah.
So just I don't think there's anything at level 13, right?
I
think
mean,
it's
the only
just
problem is like when I hit
No,
it,
that's
I
not
just
a
took
thing.
damage straight back. Like every
I think
a
I-
couple times I hit it.
have a new level
Oh,
of spell,
boy.
though, right? Did we get level 7 spells at 13? Yes, we do. We get level 17 spells. Or 7 spells.
There you go.
Yeah, I could
I'm
get
gonna pull
irresistible
Chad up.
dance now if I wanted.
Oh, I do love that the flight
Because
is
there's
also the opportunity attack.
most of the players are going to be busy, so I'm going to sort of make this a little bit more free form for the rest of the session.
Free.
So I assume that they're going to be pretty busy here, either choosing their level up stuff and choosing their mutations. But as soon as you guys would like, and you are ready to move on, I will say that you guys can make it back to the Lifespring Cradle with ease. After everything you've been through, being fully rested, you guys can easily make your way there as long as you are avoiding trouble. Especially with perma pass without a trace. You can easily make your way there. You would be you'd be sleeping through the night and making it there in the mid-afternoon if you were doing it carefully.
All I know is I'm showing a lot more leg now.
I can cast mending on it. Mintnir, give me your loincloth.
Now he's got a belt of
Pants. Yeah, I got some
giant
burnt up
strength.
pants. So.
Your butt flap. Sorry, it's a butt flap.
So
My health is now 130.
Very nice. Oh, I'm not at 99 anymore. That was such an easy number to remember.
What's your health in here?
144.
I honestly don't like the 6th level bard spells. I guess I could get True Seeing.
Do you guys, would it be useful? Is it useful for you guys if I have plane shift?
You can get plane shift now?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
Seti
We
could
can
be.
just jump to
Oh.
different planes now.
Yeah,
Aw.
Seti has been studying planar magic, specifically trying to get to the ability to like go the fuck home.
So, I mean, if we
But
want,
I'm behind you guys, so
I don't have to do it right now, but like, if we needed to, it has it. There aren't actually, I mean,
Well,
I think
you're
for now, I'll take reverse
technically you're
gravity.
even with most of us now because you get the +1.
I'm still 1 level behind in terms of bard spell progression.
Ah, okay.
yeah,
Because bards are on even levels, right? 2? Or are they not?
I think it's the same. It's just that I took 2 levels.
Oh, do they? Sorry, yeah, that's an old
Multi-class.
thing. I'm still thinking like
Yeah.
3.5, right?
Should I get True Seeing? I guess that's the only 6th level spell that I think is actually interesting. But it
True
seems like-
Seeing? True
yeah.
Sight?
True Sight.
You have glasses that do True Sight.
I know, but they're all wonky.
They
Yeah,
are
like
wonky.
the actual
Guys.
mutations, huh?
Guys, if I take a con ASI, I get up to 142.
Yeah, I was like, you're one of the tankiest individuals
I love it.
because you have double that. You just turn into like a gorilla and have another
It was
150.
all because of the boba.
Wait,
Boba, gave
Boba
plus
was a
30
good
HP.
time.
irresistible dance doesn't require a saving throw. They just start dancing if they can't, and if they can be charmed.
Wow,
And
that's
it-
OP.
So while it's dancing, it has disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls. And other creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it.
That's so fucked up.
But as an action, the dancing creature can make a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself. So
Okay, but it dances with no check.
it dances with no
great.
check until it gets an action. I might have to take that.
This thing has way too many good ones.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Well, here's the other problem with the level up. I don't remember if I was going to do an ASI or a feat. I'm like, oh shit.
Welcome to catching uniques, guys.
I do know there was an ASI or that feat.
Okay,
that
I
was
think we're
looking
gonna
at.
do
You
this.
should be aware that Unique Hunter happens is on every unique monster.
Hmm.
Has that exact same mutation. So you can choose when you take that if you plan on hunting multiple unique monsters.
Oh, I'm taking Legend Lore
Ooh,
for sure.
that is nice. You said Legendary Flyer?
And then there's Legendary Blitzer, which is so good. Oh.
I mean, legendary resistances is amazing.
Yeah, wait, no, not that one. I was gonna take a different one. But that is really good. Okay.
I can't
I'm
actually
going to
read.
take
I mean, I can read it on my phone. It's just a lot harder to read. That's
Phoenix
small stuff.
Inoculation.
I might have to do mine after we finish the session.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll give him. Wait, you choose 3 of the immunities for that one?
Mm-hmm.
Paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. I already have.
I put all of this in a Google Doc to make it easy to keep track of, but it really doesn't copy out of Discord well.
No, it really
Mm.
doesn't. I can send you guys. I can't share the thing with you because I don't want you guys to just know everything has.
We
But
could
I
just
can-
make a separate Google Doc that has all of the things that we have captured.
If you share your Google Doc with me, I can directly post it in there,
I could do that.
and I can paste it with formatting.
Oops. I'm
I
at
think I-
730 LP now.
Ooh. You're 3/4 of the way there, babe. You can go all the way to the lowest strata.
Would you say you were 700 and something?
I'm at 730.
I'm at
Not so bad.
580.
680.
Request access or switch to account with access.
Thought it. Oh, there we go. Anyone with link now. And giving you editor.
Excuse me.
Done.
Okay.
Anonymous penguin. Oh,
There we
thank
go.
you.
I've gotten mine. Mine are done.
Okay. So,
Ooh, burning strikes. Just add fire damage to all my attacks.
all attacks, literally all attack
Multi
actions in
attack
addition.
with the what was it that you had, like the adding the wisdom
Mm-hmm.
and
That would
also
stack
adding
with
the
the
I
wisdom
already-
damage, the wisdom radiant damage, and then want to deal an additional 1d10 fire damage. To
Yeah,
every
so my
attack.
attacks currently, my bite attack, for example, currently does 40, 12, plus strength, plus wisdom, plus 2d8 fire. Oh, so this would just add more fire, maybe.
It would switch to 2d10 fire.
Okay. That's not really worth it.
Another average of 2 more damage. Mine is very, very sturdy, but useless so far. I have no attacks, but I'm immune to basically everything.
You have
For
an
the,
immune ball.
The Phoenix
sure-
Vitality, should that be a defense and not a growth?
Because it gives health, it is a growth.
Oh, because the one we got before was a defense.
I
The
opted
shocking
for growth on
vitality.
this one. As far as the stat, it's just how I classified it. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a limit to the number of growth mutations or defense mutations or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That one doesn't give you a growth size.
No,
Yeah, it's not size growth, it's
Yeah.
a health growth.
yeah, just because the Shocking Vitality was same thing, but it was
But defense. It's arbitrary.
But my thing's looking especially whatever now.
And the dice, it's 5d size plus 35, right?
Yes, this was before I added the size thing. My bad. I didn't go through and switch them all to size. So, guys, if you see that 5d20, it's 5d size. If you're gargantuan, it's 5d20. Otherwise, it's just 5d size.
Got the shocking vitality too.
So my dude is gonna have flaming talons, and he has a flaming tail.
Nice, but otherwise, it has no discernible features.
It's got thick, leathery, rubbery skin.
Yeah, so it's got thick rubbery skin and burning talons, which means it has like a bird-like leg situation
For the
and a
moment,
tail. So it's just like bird tail with no face and a
it's
flaming.
is it the axolotl tail?
Yeah, it's got an axolotl tail.
Yeah.
That's burning, but no face or eyes. It has no senses yet, right? Or does it?
No, it does. It has dark vision and proficiency in perception and stealth.
From where? From what?
Prowling lurker. I think that was.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the-
So it just has eyes. It has like
All
the
I
four
can
little eyes.
envision from your description is the Ditto that tries to be a Charmander but doesn't get the face right.
That's what I want. That's what I'm going for.
That's literally what he's made. So far.
I assume with the flying, it has wings now, though, right?
It does have wings now. So you have these big, luminous wings that are
And
feather
so-
wings.
With Burning Frock and Pyroclasm, is he now immune to fire? Because they both say resistance to fire.
Yes, because Burning Frock has gains resistant parentheses immunity. So yes.
Okay.
If you get 2 resistances and one of them has the immunity cap, and it becomes immunity.
Okay. He's immune to fire now.
The best thing about Burning Frock is the AC can become Wisdom or Charisma based, in my opinion. I think that's a
Now-
really neat thing if you want to do like a Wisdom based monster, which is really cool.
Right now my character has a lot of different stats. He has +3 dexterity, +3 wisdom, +2 strength, +2 con. I don't know what he'd
What's
be
he gonna
better
do
off
with
with AC wise. I don't know, yeah. Like
What's he gonna do with it?
I don't know.
you probably
Not die.
want to get an attack eventually.
He has a bite. He has the chimeric salamander bite.
Okay, we'll have something.
And he has pyroclasm, so he can explode. And that does fire and bludgeoning. So both of them.
But that one's on a recharge,
Whoops.
right?
Yeah, it's on a recharge, yeah. But he can always. But I can give him another chimera head for another attack and another chimera something or other.
Okay.
He has 5 more slots, so the rest can basically just be for attacks and maybe like 1 more size. How many sizes do you need for gargantuan?
Medium, large, huge,
Huge.
gargantuan 4.
So 4. I would need 2 more then. Okay.
I could take this and become gargantuan, but then I feel like I'd be giving up.
5 AC, 3 AC.
Well, yes, I'd be lowering my own AC, but I would be improving all of my attack damage.
You're lowering your AC by 3.
Mhm.
Your
You're
health
moving
would
from
be
minus
also
2 AC to minus 5
going
AC.
My health would go up though,
yeah, because it'd be
Yes.
D20s.
and so would my attack rolls.
Yeah, your health would be going up tremendously, and
And
your
then
damage would be going up.
There's
a single-
something here that provides AC. Which was it?
Whatever.
Oh, the burning. Gains immunity.
Burning Frock.
Yeah,
Burning Frock.
That one's really good. I like that one.
I do like that one too. There's a lot of good ones. I want legendary
I really like-
resistances.
I really like the Phoenix inoculation. I think that's
I am flabbergasted
one's cool.
nobody's into Legendary Blitzer
No,
It's
I'm
really
thinking.
good.
I'm thinking about that one too.
because you get to
Legendary
move
Blitzer?
it gives you legendary actions, 3 legendary actions,
But you can
and you can use those to move.
you can
on
move
other
3
people's
times,
turns.
or you can move and attack once and then move again.
Unfortunately for me, I needed to actually get a movement ability,
Yeah. So the other
And-
stuff's just better than that. Yeah.
and I need an attack.
I do
so-
think we should all get flying and swimming, and I think walking is, eh.
So the question about the burning strikes: if you have a bite attack, does that mean it's also just fiery mouth?
Yeah.
Burning Strikes. Yes. It just
Okay.
adds fire damage to everything. It doesn't make them immune to fire damage for whatever reason, but they've got flames just licking out
I
of their
do need
mouths.
to, when we go back to
It
town,
doesn't hurt them though. Nothing that comes from them hurts them.
I do
But it
need to
doesn't
swap
necessarily
out
make them resist
my
to their own fire damage.
Chimera Scorpion tail. I need to swap that out at the exchange.
Oh, for what?
I don't know. What,
Yeah.
like, we'll have to,
Would
because
Okay, we-
uniques
you-
have like legendary resistance?
it's crap. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah,
Um,
it's useless. She got something that she.
The Scorpion one
already
was
did.
better.
Yeah.
So the Chimera
Mm.
Scorpion one needs to get swapped.
You didn't need to get the Chimerian Scorpion one, and
But
the
we got
Chimerian
that
one.
first, and I didn't know we were going to run into something better. So
No, the thing is you grabbed 2 Chimera attacks, which you didn't need 2 Chimera attacks
mm.
necessarily.
Well, I wanted to make sure I had stuff when it was
Yep.
on offer.
You can still trade stuff.
Yeah, so I need to do
Yeah.
that. But we can
You can
talk
also
about that
trade
later.
between each other if you guys are like.
Does
"Oh,
anybody
shit,
want
I
the
just bought
Scorpion butt?
before you guys lock in at 1,000.
Look how cute
Yell
it
can
is. Look
switch
at
stuff around. Anyways,
So my orb. I've taken a bite. I've taken the Charmander tail, and now I've taken the legendary flyer. So do I have a tiny little worm?
wait. How do you turn into a worm when you have?
A little dragon baby, little
WY.
Charmander without feet.
WYRM.
Oh, I thought you
Like
just
a
said little worm. Like,
Weird.
No, she means WYRM.
I mean, does it have? Yeah, if it's got a
No,
bite.
no peeps.
What's its bite
It has a-
from?
The
Salamander?
the
Or the-
behir.
The behir? Yeah. So it looks a lot like like a little wyvern with no legs. Because I don't think you have walking speed.
I'm happy.
Did you get any attack rolls or anything? And don't forget you grabbed
I-
3 of these, by the way, mutations from the Phoenix.
yeah. I have to decide what other two I'm
Okay, cool.
getting.
All right. Well, as you guys are trying to figure this out and doing your levels or whatever else you're doing, anybody who would like to move on to, I don't know, maybe deciding if they want to take a fracture if they just hit level 12 from the fractures you guys have,
What fractures do we have left at the moment?
you guys have a
a
fracture
question.
from the dark goat monster that you fought in the Cauldron of Judgment, as well as Chrysis, the ancient white dragon. You also have a water fracture that
we
you
got
got
from the
from
end of that first
the
cauldron.
end of that cauldron as well. So you guys got 3 fractures in that cauldron.
Did we have anything from did the Phoenix have a fracture or no? I guess it's not technically dead, right? So it wouldn't. Yeah.
I don't know if we get fractures in this.
I don't think you
cauldron.
can't kill a Phoenix at all, can you? I don't think there is a way, right?
No,
I will
you
try to
can't
make a
kill it.
scrambled egg.
I guess you could probably wish it dead or something.
You could wish a phoenix dead,
But I think that's
but you
like,
can't
yeah.
kill it with natural means.
I'm interested in the crisis fracture.
I think I'm also interested in that one because I think.
Or I guess we could have
different
absorbed it
routes.
one
I
more
feel
time,
like
right? And then
look,
not
it's an
kill it.
Oh,
ice.
the water fracture, I
It's
think?
an ice dragon fracture that has to go to Midnir. It's a dragon.
I wouldn't
need
fight
a
him on it. I'm just saying I'm interested in it.
Specific kind of fracture, and I don't think we have any that I need.
You need a far realm fracture.
No, I need a
You
celestial.
need celestial fracture. I'm just trying to think of what you might need based on what you. Oh, your other thing's not a fracture, right? That's just you.
Mhm.
But we can't awaken it yet, even if we take it right. We have to go get help to do that, don't we?
Well,
I mean,
in theory, you guys have watched the ritual multiple times now.
I was going to say, like, could I make some kind of check to see if I picked it up enough from having Clary do it
Well,
to me recently?
It
I'll
depends.
help. Yeah.
Man, me and Bropsy can cast level 7 spells now. That might be useful.
I mean, it depends. You guys have seen the ritual. You know the materials that are required. There's like candles. There's stuff like you've seen the required materials, and it's about 200 gold worth of materials to do the awakening ritual. And you also know that it has something to do with the inner realm, which is connected to your dreams.
Which I can cast Dream now.
And she can cast Dream now. So in theory, you could do some sort of makeshift guidance to help them do it. But you've also awakened enough fractures, you might be able to do it yourself.
Could I try?
You can certainly try
If,
if
like-
that's what you guys would like to do.
Midnir, if you want to try taking a fracture tonight, I can try to invade your dream space and make
So
it.
as you guys are making this decision, I'm going to say that you are doing this over the long trudge. It's probably a very quiet long trudge, as everybody's pretty pissed at each other as you make your way.
Oh, Grim's past it. He's playing with Ernie now. He's just
Yeah,
dipping-
as you guys make your
we're
way
just
back,
talking in giant to each other.
you do see when you return that there is a particular Seasworn you have not seen in a long time standing next to another, as you see a Lokatha and a one-armed hammerhead shark person
Phil,
standing
I
the
know.
exchange. As you turn around, you see Phil hovering above his shoulder. Oh God, what would Phil have gotten? I know what I know has, but I forgot to write what Phil had for his thing so far.
Phil has a bunch of shark mouths.
Okay, no, that's what I know has. I know has what appears to be a shark with 4 legs and wings. It is adorable. It has little beady black eyes, a cute little shark face. It has little short, tiny legs, popping out of it that look like they're made for stomping, not clawing, and wings coming off of it.
So he's got a rhino shark Pegasus.
The wings that are coming off of it are like made out of the same. They're not feathered wings or reptilian wings. They are strangely
leathery wings.
4 leathery wings on it.
Nice.
And then you see Ainos. I'm gonna say Ainos is a big blob. It's just like a. And as they see you, Ainos gonna turn around and be like, "Hi."
Hey. Oh, it's good to see you again.
I heard from you that you guys were alive. I'm glad.
We're here to help. I'm sorry we were late.
He looks at you for a second. You were late.
Yeah. If I'd known how bad it was here, we would have come sooner, but we were trapped in the other one.
That's dead.
I know.
Aino
I'm
doesn't
really
have an arm,
sorry.
right? It's Aino that's missing an arm?
Yeah, he's missing an arm.
Cool. Grim will walk up to Aino and cast Regenerate on him.
Does that regenerate limbs?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
All right,
Not
did you want that?
immediately, but it takes
It
time.
It takes 2 minutes. Yeah.
And as Jessica goes, oh,
Hold still.
Good.
Hold still. I just learned how to do this.
Oh
Not
god!
complicated.
Can I do like enhanced ability for con or something to make it hurt less? Something.
his bones
Or a
start
medicine
snapping
check,
and
I
the
don't know.
flesh starts bubbling off of his arm. And he goes,
Okay, because it's a touch spell, I'm going to use my tentacles to just wrap him up while I'm doing it. Just like hold him still.
and he goes,
I'm just good.
Do you guys just see
I
him
would have
wrap
liked
him
to
up?
do something to help.
And
Right,
then,
just look
and
at the
then
people
as,
around us.
after 2 minutes of, like, he kind of muffles him, and you see Phil, like, immediately pulls a sword, a big, thick falchion, and puts it up to your throat. And he says, "What are you doing to my friend?"
I'm fixing him. He's broken.
He looks, and then you see Phil's, he relaxes slightly, just eyeing you, and then as your tentacles wave off, you see I know. with a slightly different colored, like raw red almost looking arm with just the skin finally just slowly reforming over. He goes, "Oh, ow!"
I guess we don't need combat music for that.
Yeah, but we need some talent for it here.
Sorry, I just changed.
I know has an arm again.
Great. It worked.
So-
Good to know. Good to
Wow,
know.
that's
Quite
More
better
losing
now.
it or getting it back?
That's a hell of a trick, Grim.
Oh, I went into shock when I know lost the arm before, so I know hurt way more this time.
Oh. Wow.
And then Phil looks at you and goes, "Holy shit. You guys are way stronger than the last time we saw you."
How did Grim do that?
He has a spell called
Spell
Regeneration.
Regenerate.
At the 7th level?
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because you're level 12 still, right?
Yeah, I haven't looked at the spells yet.
Okay.
Uh,
well, are you a level ahead, or is it just me and Seti?
Just me
You
and
and
you.
Seti.
Okay,
You
so
and
you don't. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
want.
she doesn't get one.
Yeah.
I realized that you were level head.
Yeah, he got the level Bubba.
And you got all the extra hit
Uh,
points or whatever.
So he says, "This is a hell of a place that we're in. It's the worst place,
Yeah.
guys." And he walks up and he grabs like whoever two are closest to him, whichever two of you. If Bropsy's involved, then 3 of you, and he pulls you into a
Yeah.
hug. Goes,
Oh, just. I know, it's been terrible. I'm so sorry for all you've been through. But we're here to get you out and get you home.
Pat,
I
nice.
know.
And he squeezes you, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I missed you guys.
I missed you too, buddy.
It's so hard to hear you having to hurt animals.
I
I
know.
don't like it here.
I don't like it either. It's so sad.
I just want to go home.
We're going to
I'll
get you
go
home.
soon.
You don't have to hurt any more animals. You can just stay here with you. And we'll take care of it.
I'm gonna go take a nap
Okay.
because that hurt really bad.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay. You might want to rest a little before you start giving people high fives.
okay. And then Phil's like, I'll take him. You guys.
Let us know if
Just
there's
relax.
anything we can do. Anything at all.
Perhaps you could probably use herb medicining to make him hurt less.
I mean, if you have another friend that needs a limb, just come back tomorrow.
Well, there might be some people around Luxspring Cradle that could use it.
What's the other guy
Phil
been doing?
will be fine. You guys watch Chaz grabs his arm and just drags him. You see this tiny little, fish man just grab the finger. He doesn't even come up to his knee and just starts walking. I was like, it's okay. We'll go over here and we'll talk about things together. Come on. And begins walking him into their little space. You see that within like the common space, like they sort of like pull back like one of the flaps and they go into what is their little hovel. And he was like, "Thank you for what you all did just now. It's amazing."
I mean, that's all Grim. I had no idea he could do that.
Grim.
I'm impressed.
And he walks over and he
It's the
grabs
first time
he
I've
grabs
done
and
it.
shakes your hand. And he says, "Thank you." Thank you.
I prestidigitate his hand.
Oh God, thank you.
No worries. It's just,
So
to see if I could do
Phil
it.
sits down at the bar and he goes, "So you've made progress, I can see, with what you have."
A bit,
Sorry, he
yes.
doesn't have an accent. You guys have made a lot of progress from what you have.
Don't recommend going in the volcano.
Yeah, the bird hurts.
No, we won't be going to any of the hot, dry places. We've
Absolutely.
mostly been going to places where we have the advantage.
Yeah.
We haven't gone any lower than the OAC, but we have located a very powerful monster down there.
Yes.
He had to retreat, but believe it or not, it's a Hydra.
Ooh.
A Hydra.
Yes, like from Legends, a wingless Hydra, a true Hydra.
What do we suppose?
Did you actually chop off a head?
Several. They kept growing back.
Perfect. Oh, that's such a good trait. That would be so good to have.
Well, we could
We
go.
thought about catching it ourselves, but with our limited abilities, it's too hard.
We could
That's one
certainly
that
try.
we've located in the swamplands on the border with the rainforest. It isn't directly in either, but into the large pool that flows into each side. But it's pretty tough, I'll tell you that much. And I would recommend potions that help with poison.
Good to know.
Well,
We'll take all
I'd
the
like to go
advice
with
you
you
can
if
offer.
anyone does go, because frankly, it was our discovery. But more importantly, we need the mutagens if we want to make any chance. But knowing
Sure.
you guys, if it would serve, we'd be more than happy to help you guys make something stronger. Anything we can to make one thing as powerful as possible is probably the best bet. Well, as you all know, you can actually, and this is you can actually only use the Lifespring Cradle once per day. Only one person can. And so strategically speaking.
Only one monster can be made per day.
Correct.
So
And unless your monster is a very good flyer, chances are it will be battling with the thing in the whirlpool.
while we wait for the other people to make their monsters to join it.
What if it's a really good swimmer?
I don't know. The entire whirlpool is completely encapsulated. There are a few exit points where we've seen falls, but if your monster is larger than medium,
If we all
it probably won't be able to make it through.
All right, so let's
Wait,
say I have a
fly.
huge monster that can fly really well. It could.
Well, Old Man Shoes, Eden is what he named it. It is very large and can fly, but based on its capacity to not sink or fall whatsoever when flying, allowed it to exit without doing any tangling with the monster beneath. but it takes a while when it's dropped for the monster to form.
Right, so it's probably further down already.
So it needs to be able to fly out before it gets murdered, or you and it need to fight to the death against whatever's inside.
All right, that is very good to know.
Can we fight, even if it's just one monster? Can we fight
Yes,
all of
we can
us?
enter that whenever we like.
You can only make one monster.
It's important to
Per
note
day.
that we've learned that if you die, your monster dies, but it does not happen in the same direction, both ways.
Right,
That's why I checked to see if those guys had their orbs.
right.
Once
Okay.
we pulled out of the sap.
Well, I think that's all very good to know, but I think we need to finish our orbs first before we make any plans for the big
Knowing
battle.
all of you guys, you might be strong enough to actually be worth something, but whatever's down there is the strongest, most powerful creature I've ever seen.
We're definitely not going in unless we're as prepared as we could possibly be. So,
Well, the sea swarm can work on an aquatic creature together. I'm currently where we're stacking most of our resources. And he's just like this orb. My monster is hardy.
Mine's hardy too.
Well,
It's not
yours
his
might be a
name.
good choice as well. The point is this thing is meant to survive long enough to distract it while we make a strike. I'm more than happy to offer this up as well, but this would be, once it drops, I'm not planning on putting anything into its ability to fly.
right.
I'm sacrificing my monster as nothing more than a...
Decoy or
Meat
distraction.
If the other monsters are strong enough, then maybe it won't have to be sacrificed. It'll just have to hold out.
That's true.
What if Grimm's is there too? Maybe they can share the hits.
Well,
What if
Whatever works.
if a monster could fly, could it hold on to like underneath where we drop it in? Could it
or
wait?
even come back out all the way up here.
Make a little
I mean,
platform.
They're perfectly capable of exiting.
Yeah, they can
if
fly
they can
very
fly.
Well, I was thinking
if they
you had, like-
develop quickly enough to fly out before they're grabbed. Among the attacks that I've seen that come from this creature are tentacles that come from the depths. Also, massive razor blades. It is like
Carrier Kraken?
I specifically have seen there is an artificer around here who has made something where you put food in and it just chops it all up. It's kind of like that.
Right. Well, that's not
Well-
good.
But when the
So-
sun goes down, the Grim is gonna go try and kill a ghosty ghost. You anybody want to go do that?
ghost?
We're here for a rest, and I know he's going to need a minute to adjust to his new arm. Again, thank you for that.
Well, we could
Yeah.
In
go.
the meantime, if you guys find rest, I'll be more than happy to travel with you tomorrow. What I've seen so far, if you're looking for anything undead, the swamp is not a bad place for it.
Grim is going to find one of those wisps that he heard about.
Oh, you can find those easily in the Blackwood. Also, I've heard weird whispers about the tiger. I don't know specifically what's going on there, but people have been coming back spooked.
The
Scary
tiger.
tiger? A spooky tiger?
Most of them have come back mentally harmed and
Oh,
terrified.
I think it does some kind of damage to your mind. That would be cool.
Well, we could investigate that
If
too.
you do go there, I recommend utmost caution because nobody's come back with one, right? No. Not a single person has reported having found a single monster within that zone in the past, well, since we arrived.
This could be a really good time to use True Sight.
Could
None
be.
of them have succeeded in bringing back a single mutagen from the tiger, and they used to be able to.
Sorry,
the
are you
monsters there
saying
are called
taiga or tiger?
tiger?
That's what I thought. I just needed to clarify.
They
That still doesn't. I still don't.
in
know
the
what you're
past
saying.
month, I believe. Yes, in the past month, mist has started pouring out throughout the taiga and has settled in and not expunged itself since.
All
That
right,
could be
very
fun
weird.
to look at.
I think we should
Yes.
investigate it, but I think we should also be very careful about it.
That could
That's in which
be.
zone?
The taiga.
The Towering
The-
Tiger. This is the
How long ago
northeast
was this?
lower strata.
How long ago was this?
Lower strata.
about a
About
month ago.
How does time pass here?
1-to-1 with the outside world.
As far as I can tell.
So we're in here, it's normal. But outside, it's
You're trying to
I was
figure out
just
what
making-
happened a month ago.
I was just trying to make sure that it wasn't the matron messing with things.
You
don't know
guys,
where she
you make a
is.
history check. Anybody who would like to try to line it up with the events that have happened outside
this would
of
be great.
your time.
Well, Grim rolled a 7. So, not good.
I rolled a 2.
I can't find my
You don't
Just
remember
we
your own
got
name.
this figured out. I forget what my mother looks
17.
like.
Oh no! I rolled a 6.
We're bad at history. History's lousy.
We're just
With a
really
17,
tired, guys.
With a 17, that's about around the time that you were being chased by a living tree and were separated from your friends. And also around the time that you absorbed your fracture of Zephyros.
Oh. Well,
No. That had to be when we entered through the portals to Selindor.
maybe.
It'd be funny if there was just,
That
if
was
it
like
was
3
just,
or 4
I'm
months
a
ago,
little
if it
worried.
was just what's his name? Imagine it was just the Tyrannosaur.
I'm
It's
a-
like that was what it was.
Yeah, that's got Buddy's probably there.
It's just
No, you
Buddy.
guys have seen Buddy recently.
We know Buddy's
You guys know
fighting
that he's on Acheron.
for his life in the Hell Dimension, and he's loving every minute of it. But,
Yeah.
guys, what if it's Northot or something? I mean, mist pouring in sounds like a planar, maybe, like the mists we came through.
Doesn't he mess
Something-
with your brain too?
Yeah, something terrifying
We're
everybody.
personally not planning on investigating ourselves.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
too
starting to
dangerous for us.
wonder
I'm
because every
keeping your
time
mind safe.
Every time we have gone after something that reeks of Northot, it has turned out to be helping Northot when we killed it. So
It's true. He could be bait.
it could be bait.
Could also get a really nice fracture from it too.
I think we should stay focused on the stuff we know about, the known quantities, and just keep an eye out for advancements.
This is out of character. Grim would never clean his hands.
we know.
So we go hunt ghosts tonight. That'd be fun.
I'm down for
Scary
that.
stories.
I think we're gonna try to do a fracture thing first.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yes,
right.
we-
Yes.
I mean, if some of you want to go, but I'm not sure that I can recreate.
I can stay here and do fracture stuff for anybody who wants their
Do you
fractures.
want me to try to help? It's just, maybe I can figure it out.
Well,
You
I
explain it to me.
If you
I-
need a guide, I can go with you. Otherwise, we'll meet you all in the morning for a swamp trip.
what's in the swamp again? The
More
Hydra.
particularly the Hydra.
The Hydra.
is
Yes.
we'd like to deal with, but there are we've come across a particular plant-like creature filled with corpses.
A corpse flower.
Like a
Uh,
carnivorous
Sure.
carnivorous plant?
Yes, but it carried around the corpses of all the creatures that it's eaten within its body.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll nature to see if that's something Grim would have any
Sure
idea
it
about.
wasn't a gelatinous cube. I've seen those things.
I rolled a 26, but if it's obscure enough, I don't know if he would know about it. That sounds like the kind of thing he'd be interested in and would have studied if he had heard about it.
Yeah, you would have heard. You could be aware. It is in fact a corpse flower.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just making a joke, but all right.
That is actually the name of the monster.
One word or two?
Two words, but you're not familiar enough to know its stat block or anything like that.
No, I don't want to say it's stat block. I just want to a description of it or something.
But it's a type. It's basically a pile of bones and here.
Just like it eats corpses and grows off of them, basically.
Yeah. So basically, it usually grows on top. Like as far as lore goes, it usually grows from a flower from a seed on top of the corpse of a necromancer, and becomes this massive thing. But you're not sure how this one particularly came about. But they harvest corpses from like the battlefield or like just dead creatures or monsters or things that it has devoured, and
Sounds really cool.
takes it into its body and uses them to grow larger. It uses
Sounds
them as
really cool, but
nutrients.
would it be useful for this? Grim will explain that he knows of it then to everybody, but it's like, I don't know if that would be useful for building a monster to fight a big whirlpool monster. But it sounds cool.
Maybe the other monster won't want to eat it because it's dead.
It smells so bad. It's the same thing with Grim, right? Nobody wants to eat Grim.
Will confirm. Do not want to eat Grim.
Yeah.
Now,
I think-
Ernie?
Don't eat Ernie. Speaking of, wait, do we know? It's not long enough yet for
Here,
Ernie's armor.
I will give you this piece of information. Oh no, damn it.
It's not been long enough for Ernie's armor, right?
It's only been a
That would
day.
take-
No,
I don't know.
it's been a couple days.
Wait, at this point? We
Mhm.
just commissioned that yesterday.
No, you commissioned that at the
before
top
we left.
when you got back before you left.
Oh,
And
you
then
mean the one
I said
outside?
There were 2 days. There were about 2 days when you guys were investigating and doing your individual hunts, or doing your crafts. Like so during that time,
Okay.
he has had a couple of days, and it's a week.
I mean,
total.
Well, okay,
we can do
so-
that off screen whenever. I'm not like.
I'm just gonna add 2 days because I'm tracking both the jar of multiplicity and then also some stuff I have happening in the topside world. So day 5 since we entered the cauldron. Does that sound about right?
Oh shit! There's a real world flower. 1 second. What?
I think I've heard of that before. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this day 5 since we entered the cauldron? Then does that sound fair?
Because
I had us.
Yeah, about day 5.
I had
us
us starting day 3, but I didn't know that it was a couple of days for them to do their crafting and stuff.
So apparently they feel like skin. Like they
Yeah,
feel like
corpse flowers are really interesting.
Fun fact: those exist in Coral Island, and I've been collecting them.
There you go.
That's cool.
All right.
They're cool looking.
They don't look like that though.
That is a corpse flower in D&D.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, well, Grim definitely wants to go hunt some ghosties, though.
Yeah, I would go
I
with
feel
you,
like
but
anything that can involve some kind of corporeality, and it's flying, right, and all kinds of different things you could probably pick up off of that. So.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, then you're torturing a already dead soul, but
well,
Right. Well, in that case, since it doesn't sound like you're going to need a guide if you're just going to the Blackwood, I'll see you all in the morning.
right.
Hey.
Good luck.
Rest well. Thank you for
Yes,
everything.
and if any of you have any trades that you'd like to make at the exchange,
Yes, actually, I do.
good. What are we looking for?
Well, we can talk about it off stream since it's just you and me.
Sure, fair enough.
what is this
Well-
stream? Are we in the stream?
It's a date. I'll catch you over at the cafe kitchen.
Sure.
There's a bullywog there who cooks very good food.
Oh, good.
So, as you guys are left to your own devices, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go nighttime ghost hunting. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't have my EMF detector though.
Hey, I
I
can
mean-
make you one. No.
I was gonna say, if Grim
What
catches
level
one,
that
he
is,
can
it
always
just
come back
sounds
and
like it
tell
was-
us what it had if people want to go out.
That's
another
true.
one.
That's true. That's
You know.
true. Because they're not strong, right? They're just like little ghosts.
Yeah, they're will-o-wisps.
Yeah, I fought them at level
So-
2 with my barbarians, so I think
You could
we're
just
probably okay.
throw a fucking orb at it and you count it. That's so
Yeah, I just want to go out and like grab. I just want to catch one. Yeah.
All right,
yeah, it's fine.
I will stay
That's probably
and
not
help
hard to do,
Mitnir awaken his fracture.
But if
so you
there's
guys
a
are
chance they
taking
might
a
run into
fracture,
something-
Mitnir?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Grim
We
will
can
take
always
Ernie and just go
remove
find a
fractures
ghost.
if we don't like them later once we get back to Selindor, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, for a very exorbitant cost, yes.
I feel like
Yes,
if I
not
removed
actually
one of
something,
my
but yes, you
fractures, Zugmori would kill me. I feel like
That's
she would
accurate.
not take kindly to that.
So I don't know if I have time or not, but I want to hunt that quadrupedal flyer in the Verdant Plains. I think it was in.
The thing that they fought.
Yes, so there are the Verdant Chimera have that, and so do Griffins, which are easier to catch, but and closer. But they don't have any of the other stuff. So if you're just going for that,
The flying.
then your Griffin's the best way to get quadrupedal flyer. If you're looking for maybe getting a second boon off of it, and you kind of like the stuff Chimera have, then you could go for the Chimera. Either one, those are your options for that you know of, without
Chimera
doing
gives
further
2?
investigation. Yes, Chimera is 70 LP and gives 2.
If it has a monster size,
Large.
like the growth mutation.
But if you got one from the other one, you can't use it again because it's the same throughout.
I don't think I did.
I will tell you what size big ones they have, in case, so I don't want you to waste your time. They have enlarged monster. That is the name of that. So
I think we picked up enlarged insect, right? From the
enlarged insect is its own thing.
would stack with that.
Which
So I have oversized monster.
What did you say it has? The Chimera
enlarged
has?
monster.
Okay, I don't have that. I have oversized monster and enlarged insect.
Yep.
It also has chimeric Jurassic tail.
Just smack it with your tail. I love that.
Yeah, so like they're all made up of different monsters. Strangely, the verdant chimera got a stegosaurus tail.
Okay. I feel like if we're gonna go after, I would like to go with Orin if he goes hunts one of those, because that sounds like a lot of fun things to take.
Yeah, there's the verdant chimera is lion, bull, eagle, and stegosaurus.
One of these
Nice.
things is not like the other.
Sorry. So,
But
I
first,
assume that
Midyear, you would like to take your fracture?
that Chimera probably would need a couple people.
probably.
Babe, you're gonna help him.
I will
That's probably
help him.
I would think like a daytime,
How would
like
you like to do
yeah.
it?
little like whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'll contact you guys and we can try to do something between sessions if you guys want to go on individual hunts. Otherwise, we can just try to
do it next session.
Do it next session.
Is the will-o-wisp thing straightforward enough that you want to just like send it
You
to me,
can
or like do you want to make
literally
it a whole
just
thing?
walk. If you say that you spend like the 10 hours that it takes to walk there, throw your orb at one, and then walk back, then yes.
I mean, okay. I mean, and if I run into anything else, you can roll a dice for that, I guess.
It's so easy.
It's a
They're
true
like
MMO, gather
CR1 or something.
No, I know, but what if I run into like a rare monster one on my own? Which is fine. I'm willing to chance that.
Yeah, I mean I will make you roll 1d10 for when you're there. You guys have pretty much mastered. Well, you're going by yourself. I will make you roll for Stormlight.
Yeah,
too,
it's
but
just
we
me
can
and
do that
Ernie, I
sometime.
think, because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just gonna go grab this ghost real
He
quick.
does have the pass without a trace, though.
He does.
They do have that, but like,
Yeah.
So
also
You're
my
the
stealth
best
is
at just getting in and getting
my
out.
stealth is +1 normally, so
That's plus 11. So
yeah, but you leave no tracks, so you're very hard to track.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
so Mitnir, you're gonna take your fracture.
Yeah.
So as you take this like ice cold sphere, it just looks like a frozen block of ice, just so cold. But it doesn't feel cold to your hand. Just the emanating like energy is cold, whereas the sphere itself doesn't feel cold to the touch. It's a really strange sensation. Seti, how would you like to aid in the awakening of this fracture?
Well, I basically want, because it was very recently, like 5 days ago, that Cleary did one for me. So I
I'm
want
gonna
to.
assist with this.
Oh, thank you. I want to try to set it up exactly like Cleary did for me.
All right, so you're gonna need some black wax candles,
All right, I will try to find that.
and there's a significant amount of different like mineral dusts that you use.
I have.
But you guys can easily trade just any one of your diamonds for for an equal
Alright, we
amount
have a
of
crap
dust.
ton of diamonds.
Well, I already have gem dust, if that's what you're asking about.
Yeah, so it's particular gemstone dust.
Okay. So
That
wait,
you
I need candles.
So for this particular one, you need sapphire.
All right. Well, I just got random. I don't know what I have. It was just gem infused.
Part of what they do is they find out what fracture you're taking, and they use individual supplies that are
All right.
necessary for.
All right. So I will trade
Tracing.
one of the diamonds if I can find somebody that has sapphire.
because we're reaching the end of our session, I will say that you can do it, but you're going to take a deficit on the value.
Sure, that's fine.
Not like it's a real diamond anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
where are my
So-
diamonds?
I rolled a 5 for random shit on my journey.
I mean, I guess we could do that.
You don't have to just like. I don't know if
Yeah.
that means-
So
you said
on your way there, you see what appears to be a massive migration, a swarm, an entire cluster of flumps just moving through the air. And in the very center of the flumps, you see what looks to be a gargantuan jellyfish moving through the air.
oh,
so cool.
That's gonna be it. I don't know if Grim can resist that.
It's entirely
But
up
it
to
is
you.
it is also surrounded by a bunch of other ones, huh? Grim will make a note of it. He'll be wise. It's like
I don't remember
only
what
like
it's-
half of those things need
I
to
don't
sting you
remember
once.
what it's called. Is it an aberration? I don't have that one pulled up right now.
It's not an aboleth, is it?
No.
Because those
Well,
are
setting-
terrifying.
Without shopping, essentially, I mean, you're just gonna use this chalk and draw like, or like a kind of like a summoning circle type idea. Like because I remember sitting in the one the first time I did. So he's just like draw one, has no idea what it's supposed to look like. So it's just like got some like half looking rune looking things and like bone
Nice.
drawing stuff. Just
Nice.
Oh, that's really tempting though. To just like fight whatever monster jellyfish.
What if it's like the king of the flumps, and if you kill it, all the flumps go away?
That would be bad.
they all die. Just
They
That's
won't. They
usually
won't help
desperately
us
trying to-
anymore because we've antagonized the flumps.
desperately trying to absorb them
Flapjack's going to be
before they all
pissed.
fall in the sky.
And Jelly
Oh,
Boy.
man.
That's his dad.
Anyways, so you attempt to find the materials, the sapphire, and you
Black
are able to
candles.
get it. How much are you getting?
You said. I think,
What size diamond are you trading for it? 'Cause
well,
you're
I
taking
have a 500 gold. I have multiple
Okay, if
500
you're trading
gold
a 500
diamonds.
gold diamond, you're going to get what you need, which is 200 gold worth of sapphire dust.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so as you create this circle,
I
And
adjust
begin.
Mitnir's to be more correct.
Technically, if it's 500 gold diamond, could she get 400 emerald dust if we're doing it?
I'm not
twice?
gonna bargain. It's fine.
she's getting 200 sapphire dust off of it
Oh.
because she's trading in the cauldron,
Okay.
and I want to save some time. So, as you attempt to read this ritual, I need you to make me an Arcana check.
All right.
With advantage because I'm assisting?
If you were assisting,
Yes, he did say that.
He did
Oh,
say
I have a nat 20 on Arcana for the circle I made.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Well, my advantage was 2-3, so I rolled a 7.
so as he begins setting up this circle, you try to fix his circle, but as he does, he goes, "No, this is the right one." And you look and you see that he sprinkled this dust and helped make the circle. And whatever it is, you haven't seen the circle, but it looks way too legit to have been something Mitnir made at all. Whatever it is, it has like very unique, intricate, like the way that it weaves in and out of itself. And Mitnir, you've never seen this before. You made it intuitively, and you don't know how you did it.
Just
But
like
you're just
finishes
like-
it, pushes a
And then you
grain.
think to yourself, actually, make me an intelligence check.
Oh boy. Intelligence.
Like pushing the envelope here.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you've seen these symbols before that you use to create the circle in your inner realm.
Just like, yeah, those are right.
So as he sets it down, it's up to you if you trust him.
I mean,
But they look really fancy.
I think I'm very flummoxed. But
I
I
am an
look up at
expert.
Oren.
I am expert
then
at
look
making
over at
magical
Dropsy.
things.
He has made more magical things than you.
I don't know
You know,
how
he did make this very confidently. I've been watching him while you were out shopping. I say we go with it.
All right.
All right, so as you take the sapphire dust and trace it over the lines and begin filling it all out, you're going to cast the dream spell to enter as you, or how would you like to do this? You've done this before. You've seen this happen. Please do an awakening ritual.
All right. Sim does not remember any of the previous awakenings, except the ones where I was already dreaming.
I remember, so I sit down in it, right? Like, I know there's space to sit down, and like sit down.
Yep. You sit down on multiple sides, she uses prestidigitation, lights all the
flames,
candles.
the candles go up. And I, Mitnir, close your eyes.
Kai does the squinty eye, like, then closes up.
Focus on your breathing. In and out. In and out. And feel the pool like waves lapping at the shore. Into the deepest parts of your mind. Into your soul.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20, but it's a 12.
It's a 12. Okay, so she has put you in a strange state where it is up to you
You're
now.
getting guidance from Dropsy this whole time.
Oh yeah,
you did
roll your
say
guidance.
that. 15.
15. Okay. As you just make the threshold, he sort of slumps back, and you see him meditating. You see him meditating.
I will use detect thoughts. To just
It's Mitnir, there's nothing there.
I'm just checking to make sure he's actually meditating.
There's nothing there.
Does detect thoughts just do one person or everyone in a radius?
I think it's just one person. That would be fun though, wouldn't it? Let me double check just to be sure. Focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
What's
All right.
happening?
Nothing. So I'm detecting Mitnir's surface thoughts and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best.
I will give him a few moments.
I mean, he's just sitting there as far as you could tell.
Right. How long do these things take when I've done it?
You don't know because you're unconscious.
Right. I will cast Dream to go into his...
Okay. As you cast the dream
his mind.
spell, you focus on him, and as you feel it guiding in, you begin to enter into his realm. Mitnir, as you closed your eyes and you felt this wave wash over you, the fracture hovering before you in this sort of like glow of an aura of cold, once again you find yourself stepping on the waters and looking at the statues, now all kneeling in their position rather than standing tall. As you begin making your way through, you see on the pedestal once again this pulsing with electricity, and the breath lets out as you see sparking in the distance with these blue eyes, metallic scales, a dragon in the distance.
Welcome back, child. It seems a guest is trying to join you. Shall I allow her in?
Is that it? Yes?
Seti, as you come into focus, you see a pedestal rising in front of you, and standing on the opposite side of it is Mitnir. And he's just looking at you with his arms crossed. And you can see electricity arcing on this little pedestal between you and you feel just some sort of energy wash over the back of your neck, and all of your hair stands on end, and you just hear a as you whip around, you see this massive, Titanic-sized dragon with metallic scales. Statues arcing on either side of this open water space with darkness beyond, and yet you can see lights shining from the distance, creating a silhouette of the pillars in the darkness.
My goodness.
And this massive dragon.
You are the one who has been guiding my sweet, sweet child here.
I have been trying.
Begins to shift, and actually for the first time that you've seen Mitnir, he raises his head from a rested position and sort of arcs it upwards, and you can see like these fins and these like sections of these metal plates begin shifting all over his body. He sort of shimmers for a second. His whole body kind of pulses with light, almost to the point where to you it looks fine. To you, it's almost blinding, Seti, as it like sits upright. He goes,
Are you here to help the child awaken?
I am. But if I am not needed, I will leave.
Watch and learn.
and he breathes on you. And as he does, just prismatic light begins to wash over your body. And he says,
You can choose, child. Leave it to chance. Follow the guidance of your blood, or the guidance of what you have chosen thus far.
you can choose to either roll on the table straight up, you can follow your draconic bloodline, or you can take a defense ability.
Shit. But you're like, would kind of like half look at Steady, like, what?
It's your so
Okay, out of character question. How much of a spectrum is the random roll?
D100.
Okay. And then Draconic would be something related to that, and defense would just make it so I guarantee
You're
match.
guaranteed a defense fracture.
Right.
I feel like you have a lot of offense already.
I have 0 offense.
You
Yeah,
get
I was
0
gonna
offensive
say.
fractures.
Not,
All of
not
his
with your
are
fractures.
defense.
I just mean like you hit like a tank already. Like,
Sometimes.
okay.
I mean,
So
you're
you
not
do
wrong,
like
but
100 damage in a round.
that's like a perfect round.
Yeah, but you still hit like a truck.
The problem is getting to his enemies.
well, do you want to be more defensive or
true.
do you want to be more dragon?
Hey, I'm trying to help him with the mobility issue.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just thinking like you keep taking more and more hits. Like
Right.
we keep fighting bigger things.
I will
and
tell
get
you
hit,
right
like-
now, there's no wrong choice here.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I just
I know. I'm not. I don't think I'm taking random, just because that's so
Too
big
much
of a chance of stuff.
margin for
yeah.
error, yeah.
All the stuff's cool. But
Right.
some of them are useless to you.
Right. I feel like the dragon one would be the best one, but I don't know.
The dragon one does not necessarily stack with your other fractures.
Right. That's the problem. Is it's like, well, it doesn't.
But I guarantee it will have value in its own right.
Because so here's the thought process. Defense would make abyssal resistance
Even
take
better.
a new resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Enduring Star would go up by 1. So that would have, when I'm healed, I can emit half the healing received as radiant damage to creature you can see within 10 feet.
well,
And then
That's
the new
true. In
fracture-
And the new
Theory-
one would have 2. Would be have
In
Three.
theory, it doesn't have to
Well-
be a defense fracture. You could choose anything that you have, like, to guide with that. You know what I'm saying?
any of the
Right.
tags.
Any of the tags you currently have, you could select a tag and match it I'm just saying defense is probably your most likely one.
I think I have
Yeah,
to
I
go with
think
the
this-
dragon one though. I think I'm gonna go do that and just take a chance on what that.
Dragon.
And if it's bad, you can blame Nikita.
No.
There you go.
Okay, he says
But if it's a defense dragon, it's gonna be amazing.
it's not. So as you find that intention in yourself, you focus. You see Seti as he thinks about himself. His form begins to stretch slightly, and you watch wings begin sprouting out of his back. See these massive wings, and as he breathes, you see cold ice begin pouring out of his mouth. His eyes flash white for a minute, and then you're jettisoned out. And then there's just sort of this ripple, and you see the cold sits upon you once again. And you get a new fracture.
Did he just gain wings?
When he comes back out, he does not have wings.
Well, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool. It's like everybody can fly but Grim. No.
We all got wings. You went with
Hey,
tentacles.
I can
Yeah,
fly
fuck
for a
Grim,
minute.
in character.
You have you have not polymorph, beast shape. You
That's
can
true.
fly longer than I can.
I can fly for 6 hours. 6.5 hours, I guess. Yeah.
I can fly for a minute.
13 hours or so. But I mean, but
I
I
can fly
fly.
forever
I fly
again.
as a bird that is very, very, very weak.
But once I finish my Zephyr board, then I can fly all the time.
Gonna go all Marty McFly on us.
And now that I'm level 12, I can actually finish it.
Someday I'll take fly again, or not fly, polymorph again. But for now, I got 10 minutes of flight. And that's it.
Polymorph
So is
is really, really cool.
Yeah,
Does that
But it
breath attack
has
thing
limitations.
affect
yeah.
my regular one all the time, or is it just
Just,
for that
just-
specific one?
I mean, you should be able to read the language, but like just whatever the language says.
Right. Well, it says your breath attacks have double the area of effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your breath attacks.
Right. Well,
It
but
is plural.
the rest of the thing has other stuff, so I'm just making sure that
Oh,
it's not.
you're talking about while during that. Yes, that is correct. It is
Okay,
while
it's
during
not
that.
like my other one wouldn't just
No.
have double. Okay.
No, but it does apply to your other one.
Yes, but only when that specific event.
Only
is
when
happening.
you earn that
Got it.
specific event is happening. Which
Interesting.
I think is quite nice. But again, it's not the defense one. However,
Right, well-
it does stack with your other exalted fracture.
Is that the Enduring Star one?
Whatever has exalted, when I told you to add exalted to its thing, your exalted fractures will compile with each other. So I do believe you have at least one that is exalted.
I don't remember you told me to add that, so I don't know.
One of them should have an exalted text line that is a different color. But you might not be able to see it with your stats, or with the way that D&D Beyond shows it. You might not be able to see it.
That's why I'm like,
I'll check your character sheet real quick.
I mean, it's no.
Meanwhile, in the distance, you all hear the most ear-splitting sound you have ever heard in your entire life. Of and Grim, you say, "Uh-oh," and that's what we end our session today.
As Grim fights the giant jellyfish that shouldn't have touched.
So perhaps he has to wait for her fracture.
We can still do your fracture.
Can we just?
But we can
yeah.
do it after the stream, if you would like.
Did she use
just
my
because we're-
circle also?
No, you got to make a whole new circle.
Yeah, that's what I was asking before about getting more.
Say like I can just roll
Well,
for it if you.
Yours
want me
might
to.
need different gem dust than Sapphire.
Oh, I can trade for
Are
that
you
too.
or are you doing
Oh.
Seti? Are you doing the water fracture
Propsy.
or the?
Is it a good choice? Am I making a good choice here?
Nothing is a bad choice, except for the big black one. I don't think is really going to fit your character. Anybody can take that one. It's a dark fracture. It is Shadowfell oriented dark fracture. So you get
I don't think
shadow
that and my
abilities.
celestial fracture would get along too well.
No, in fact, you can take that one. You can't take abyssal or
Mm.
demonic fractures, but you can take those. So, with that, guys, we are going to go ahead and wrap up our session. We're probably going to still hang out in our call and talk some of this stuff out because I'm sure my players have some questions. But I'm looking forward to you dealing with that. But that thing can be heard for like hundreds of feet when it cries, and also some cool shit's going to happen.
We'll find
I
out
mean,
next
it's
week
just-
or next time we play.
I don't have a tentacle monster pet. I mean, what's the point?
So we'll see you
What has
guys
this all been
next
for?
week. We love you, and remember, we did it for the rolls. Good night.
Good night. All right, we are.